What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Keep calm and game on. In this episode, we are playing some more No Man's Sky on the PC. I'm broadcasting it to my new 50-inch 4K television. So yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I don't know how good it looks on your guys' end, but it looks pretty good on my end. So, you know. Today some stuff happened, guys. There was an Inside Xbox live stream, which is basically a show about Xbox, and people talk about new Xbox games and they have interviews and stuff. Well, yesterday they said they were supposed to be having some new information about No Man's Sky next, right? Which is the new No Man's Sky update that's coming out on, I think, June 24th, I think, because it's launching on Xbox on June 24th. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's June. I could be wrong about it. I don't know. I don't even know what month it is right now. But, yeah, they said they were going to be talking about it. But, I honestly didn't think anybody from Hello Games would be there to talk about it. I thought they would just, you know, read something like a statement that Hello Games put out that said, this is going to be some stuff that's going to be in the next update. I wasn't expecting a whole lot, right? But, I got home from work today, and I saw a post, and it had a picture of Sean Murray on it, like, on the interview. Like, Sean Murray was there on the interview. I'm like, what? So I went home, I got on YouTube, I looked it up, and it was Sean Murray. Sean Murray was there talking about No Man's Sky. And this is like the first interview Sean's done since the launch, I think. I mean, it's been like 2 years since he's done an interview. I'm pretty sure. It's been a long time. So I was not expecting Sean Murray to be there. So it's really cool to see him. He looked really happy, looked really excited for everybody to see what they've been working on at Hello Games, what they've been working on with the update. And he looked really excited, and I am stoked. Like, the hype train is full speed ahead, my friends. Spell check, how's it going? Cal Anderson, how you doing? But yeah, he looked really excited, and I am hyped, guys. I am hyped. I also saw some fan art that somebody on Twitter made. I don't know if you guys know who Cobra TV is. Most people that watch my stuff know who Cobra TV is. If you don't, go look him up. He's on YouTube, Cobra TV. But I'm always on his show and I'm talking about the hype train, right? And somebody like photoshopped like a train with Sean Murray at the front, like at the, you know, being the engineer. He's like driving the train, and then like Cobra was in like the passenger seat, and then I was like on the back hanging on, and like the person photoshopped our faces onto these random bodies. It was freaking funny. So whoever did that, it made my day. Like, you guys are amazing. Bacon Pancakes, how you doing, man? Cal says, I won't be here very long. I have a busy day tomorrow. All right, Cal, thanks for popping in. Bacon Pancakes, how goes it, man? Did you watch the interview? I'm assuming most people watched it. I was probably like the last one to watch the Sean Murray No Man's Sky interview today. I saw it on Kyle Culver's channel because like he recorded the stream and he uploaded that part to his channel. For some reason, I couldn't find the original stream. But yeah, I watched it on Kyle Culver's channel. Shout out to him. He's a real cool YouTuber. He does a lot of No Man's Sky stuff. Very, very good channel. Go check him out. But I was stoked. Like, I literally just finished watching the interview because I started watching it when I got home on my phone. Then my phone died like halfway through the interview. And then I just got home and then I put it on the big screen TV and I finished watching. So, man, I am excited. I am stoked. Hype train is a-rolling, my friends. Oh, buddy. Bacon Pancake says, I did. I'm pretty sure I yelled like a little girl when I heard Sean was going to be. Yeah, I didn't think he would be there. Like, I was just not expecting him to be there. And then I saw his face on the thumbnail. I'm like, wait, is he actually there? Because I thought it might just be a thumbnail from like an older video. But he was actually there, and he was talking. And I thought it was a really good interview. I thought it was really awesome. He talked about previous updates. He seemed really excited. And man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So I'm like, I'm going to play some No Man's Sky because why not? Because that's what I do, my friends. I do play other games on this channel too, but I'm really hyped for No Man's Sky right now, especially after watching that interview. So I'm like, yo, I got to play some No Man's Sky. Get it out of my system. PvP, yep. He said, and if you want to be that guy and like just go around causing trouble, you can do that. So I'm excited. PvP confirmed. Pretty much confirmed. You know, pretty much confirmed. And I'm sure there'll be an option to turn off PvP. Something like that. And I mean, I've been playing for like 200 hours, and I haven't seen another player at all. Not up until the last update. I mean, up until the last update, you couldn't really see anybody, and then they added those little like blue glowy orb things. I still haven't came across any of those, and I've been 200 hours in, so I may never find another person, even after the next update. But there's probably gonna be some easy way to like meet up with people aside from like, at least I'm hoping. I'm hoping you could just like invite your friend, join like a squad, and go out and play. You know, just send a game invite on Steam or on Xbox or whatever. Because the portal thing, I gotta find the glyphs, and that takes a lot of time, so I don't know. I'm hoping there's like an easy way to just jump in with friends. Not that I really know anybody that has it on PC. Most people that have it on PC, they have it on PS4 as well, and their PCs aren't that great, so they don't really play a whole lot on PC. But if they make it easier to just, you know, meet up with people, I might have to check it out. I mean, but just knowing that you might come across another player and they might take you out and stuff, just, you know, having that in the back of your mind, it just makes the game more intense. Look at these little dudes. Look at these little dudes. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what was I doing? I know I'm slowly dying. Oh, look at that guy, dude. Look at this guy. This guy's got a crazy looking face. Look at that. One of the strangest creatures I've seen. Definitely a strange, strange head there. And I hope they add more. I mean, I'm sure they're going to add more, like, variation with the creatures and the fauna and all that stuff. Flora and the fauna. Man, I'm excited. I am excited. Look at this guy. Look at that guy's face. Scan him real quick. Okay, so where's my ship? My ship is way over here. I don't know how did I walk this whole way? Like, I didn't spawn there, right? I don't know. I don't remember walking this entire distance. Maybe I didn't. I just didn't realize it. But I'm excited, guys. I was just hyped to see Sean Murray. Natalie, how's it going? Is this the same Natalie from Discord? Did you see the robot-looking thing in the background during the interview? I completely missed it. I did not see the robot thing. I was just stoked to see Sean Murray, because it's been a while, guys. It has been a while. I think that's actually the first interview I saw with Sean Murray after I got the game, because I got the game like a couple months, maybe like 3 or 4 months after it came out. So all the interviews up till then, I watched him and I didn't have the game. So this is the first interview I've seen with Sean Murray where I actually owned the game. And Natalie, awesome. Welcome to the stream, Natalie. But yeah, I was just excited to see him. I thought he had a really cool shirt. He had like a white shirt with like all these polka dots on it. I don't know if those were like planets or what. But man, he pulled it off. He pulled it off. But I was just stoked to see him doing an interview, because for a long time I was like, Sean's never gonna do an interview again. But he did it. He seemed really relaxed, seemed really happy, really excited. And man, he said this game has a great community. And he said he loved making content that he knew the fans would enjoy. And that's us, guys. That is us. He was talking about us. I was like, is he going to shout out Cobra TV? Is he going to say Cobra TV? I thought he might, but he didn't. But still, we know he was talking about us. We knew. Okay, so where is my ship? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Let me see here. Life support. Life support. Wait. Life support. We're gonna use a power canister. Where's my ship? I'm just walking around talking. Gotta get back to my ship because I'm gonna die. Sean loves us. True story. True story. And shout out to Natalie. She's in the chat. She put together Cobra's Discord. Really awesome Discord, by the way. And yeah, Natalie asked me about the 5-person limit. I mean, if you want to try that out, by all means. If it makes things easier for Cobra, go for it. I was just kind of worried that it might be harder for people to like join, you know, like regulars on the show. I mean, because like when he did the morning show, I was like one of the co-hosts, but he kind of stopped doing the morning show because the whole No Man's Sky thing kind of took off, and it's been mainly about No Man's Sky, but I'm sure he'll start doing the morning show again eventually. But I was like one of the co-hosts, and I was just kind of worried that it would be hard for co-hosts and stuff to jump on if there's only a 5-person limit. You know, so I wasn't sure. But as long, I mean, if it's not doing the morning show anytime soon, then it's not a big deal. Oh God, I am going to die. I am going to die. I am going to die. Okay, I don't know why I keep... Wait. Let me just open this up real quick. Exosuit. Health protection. Oh God, we don't have anything. We're gonna die. Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did I just die? Or the game just crashed. Are you kidding me? Come on. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. Like my screen just went black for a second. Yeah, I did it with 10. Seems fine with just 10, but it can also give out a bypass roll to buy. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Discord, so I'm sure there's like options and settings. Oh God, we almost did. I was thinking maybe 10 would be better. That's like, it's like not too much, but it's enough. Okay, so we're in the ship. Okay, so let me just fix this. Okay, that seems phase beam. Put some carbon on that. Carbon on that. Exosuit needs to be repaired. This, well, I don't have anything to repair these. Okay, well, what do I need to be doing? Also give out a bypass roll to bypass the limit. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, sweet. Visit the life form to locate yourself on the star chart. Creature extermination. Return to the mission agent. So I did that mission. So I think we're going to leave this planet. Robot-looking thing in the vendor. That kill. Yeah, I didn't see the robot-looking thing in the interview. I guess like behind Sean Murray or something, like on the set, there was some kind of robot thing. I don't know if it had anything to do with anything to do with No Man's Sky, but I didn't see it. I completely... What is my TV keep like? Something keeps going on, guys. My screen keeps minimizing for some reason. Oh no, it's freaking out here. Okay. Let's go... Where is this? Let's go to the shelter. Let's go to the shelter. But I feel like this next update is going to change a whole lot of stuff. Godsmack says, good morning, boy. And Lee just woke up in the Netherlands. Did I miss a lot of the... Did you see the interview, man? Spoiler alert, Sean Murray was on the Xbox, the Inside Xbox live thing they had today. Because yesterday, they said... I mean, I guess it's been going on for a while that they said they were going to talk about No Man's Sky during the Inside Xbox thing. Well, Sean Murray was there. And yeah, Sean Murray was there, and he was the person doing the interview and talking about No Man's Sky. Totally unexpected. I was not expecting Sean Murray to be the person there. I'm like, maybe they'll send out somebody from Hello Games. I'm like, this is a big maybe. Like, it'd probably just be a statement from like their blog, and like the Xbox guy will just be like, Xbox, like, he'll just say, Hello Games has stated that this is the biggest update. You know, just go over stuff we already knew. I didn't think they'd have anybody from Hello Games there. And it was Sean Murray. It was freaking Sean Murray. And this is like the first interview he's done since launch. Like in 2 years or whatever. So I was like, my mind was blown. It was really good. It was really good interview, man. You got to go check it out. It's only like, I think it's only like maybe 10, 15 minutes long. Go to Kyle Culver's channel. Because he has just the No Man's Sky interview with Sean Murray clipped out. Because I think the whole show is like 2 hours long or something. But he has just the Hello Games part clipped out on his channel. So, yeah. There's going to be PvP, man. Oh, buddy. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. I was just stoked to see Sean there. Okay, let's see here. The trader is extremely happy, rubbing his hands together. Okay, let me see. Offer happiness. What does that mean? Offer happiness. I'm going to give the guy a Gek Charm. I'm going to give him a gift charm. The trader is overjoyed, giving an expensive gift for exchange. Oh, sweet. What do you give me? Nanite clusters. Yeah, buddy. Oh, look at this. I don't think this gun looks as cool as the one I have. Let's compare it. So the one I have, see, look how good the one I have is. It's 45 damage, mining 12%, scanning 23%. This one only has like, not great. So I'm going to, I mean, it has more slots, right? But I'm going to decline. Gasmax says, hey, mate, I have to look it back. I think you went crazy. No, man. Dude, Sean Murray was in the interview. I'm not making this up, okay? I am not making this up. I just literally finished watching, like, right before I started streaming, I just finished watching that stream. I mean, the stream ended like, I don't know, 5 hours ago or whatever. It was broadcasted a while back, but it was broadcasted today. But yeah, with Sean Murray there, he was wearing a white shirt with like polka dots on it. It was great. It was a good interview. I enjoyed it. 10 out of 10 interview, guys. 10 out of 10. They didn't really show any new gameplay from the next update. They're still keeping that a secret. It was just like gameplay from previous updates. But, man, it was a pretty nice interview, I gotta say. Pretty nice interview. Sean still got it. He still got it. You know what I'm saying? But Godsmack, check it out. Because, yeah, really good. Let me just take this guy's credits. Maximum shields. And there it is. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I'm going to sell some items. I bought a bunch of stuff in my starship. I bought a bunch of broken... Oh, these circuit boards. Dang, I'm not going to sell those. Negative 57%. No, I'm not selling those. I'm going to have to go to a different place to sell those. Get Charm. I guess I'll hang on to the Gek Charm. Okay, Iridium, Copper. Okay, what about in my exosuit inventory? Is there anything in here worth selling? I got a lot of Frost Crystals. I don't really know why I have so many of those. Defense Chit, hang on to those. Corvex Convergence Cube. What do you got for sale? Natalie says, insert live stream timestamp here, LOL. But yeah, go check it out. Because just type in Sean Murray inside Xbox. Sean Murray inside Xbox. And Kyle Culver's channel will be the first video to pop up. It should be the first video. It was on mine. And then he just clipped the video and you can watch it. But yep, I was like, this is fake. This is and it was real. It was real. Okay, so let me see. I could buy ooh. I could buy some welding soap. Oh, buddy. I think I'm gonna buy all this stuff. Because it's 53% below the average. So if I buy this here and then go to another system and then sell it for more. Shylock, how's it going? How you doing? If I buy this and sell it, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy. Dang, how much do I want to buy? I'm gonna buy. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm gonna buy 10 of these. Buy 10 of those. Boom. And I'm gonna buy. Actually, maybe I just want to buy a bunch of these. Whoa. That's a lot. 19%. Dude. I'm gonna buy like. I'm gonna buy 5 of these. Oh. Okay, that's all I can buy at the moment. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now, you think you will be able to raid people's bases, for example, break down the door and raid the insides. This may be possible, as seeing you can already do this to some structures currently. You might be able to. Maybe. I mean, it would be cool. There's got to be, like, some option. Or maybe there'll be, like, a lock on the door, and you can, like, upgrade your security. Or maybe put, like, gun turrets or something to, like, prevent players from trying to steal your stuff. Or there might just be an option to turn off PvP and like, not allow people to come in your base. But it would definitely be interesting. It would add a whole nother level to the game. Cargo. Let's grab the cargo. This. Grab that. But that would be very interesting. Okay, so I was in there. What can I... Let me grab this real quick. Suspension fluid. Let me save my game, because for some reason it always crashes. It always crashes. Remember, guys, hit the like button if you're having fun. Helps me out. Okay, grab that. Cleared off the junk. Open sesame. So, I've been watching a new show on Netflix. It's a Netflix original show. It's called Troy, Fall of a City. And I've been kind of hooked on that at the moment. It's about, you know, Troy, you know, the horse that they let in the city and they get, yeah, that movie. You know, with Brad Pitt. It's like that, but it's a TV show based on it. Based on the event, not based on the movie, based on the events in history. But I'm liking it. Good acting. Really polished show. Really high budget. Feels high budget. So I've been hooked on that. It's on Netflix. Not sure if there'll be a second season. But I'm enjoying the first season. The only season on there right now. Yeah, it's called Troy, Fall of a City. Highly recommend it. I wouldn't mind PvP. I am excited if you want to raid my farm. I won't make it easy. People are going to raid my stuff. I mean, I don't know why anybody would raid my stuff because I don't really have a whole lot of stuff in my base. Like, it's pretty small. Okay, I am kind of getting full on stuff. So what I should probably do is get back on my ship. Oh, thamium. Can I grab this? Yes, I can. Plutonium. There's more thamium over there. I'm going to grab some more thamium real quick. Going to grab some more thamium really quickly. Yeah, that would be cool if you could just, like, raid people's bases. But they need to, like, add something like gun turrets or something, you know, something to prevent people, you know, deter them from getting your base. Maybe put, like, a cloaking device or, like, a shield. Like, have a shield generator that goes over your base. Okay, so let's go check these out real quick. Okay, I found the robot. It's a timestamp 6:44 on the Kyle's clip in the background behind Sean. Looks like there's a new spawning mechanic. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't think they showed any, like, new gameplay. I thought it was just, like, from previous updates. But I will take your word for it. I will take your word for it. I think the game's going to start off different than it does now. Because right now it, like, starts off and, you know, you see your ship and you're kind of looking around. I think it's going to start different. Especially if we have player models. Unless it just spawns us with a random player model, which it might do. But if it lets us, like, customize our character, it's going to have to, like, start on, like, a customized character screen. Or something like that. You know, kind of how Skyrim starts. Like, it'll play, like, a little cutscene or something. And then it goes to a character customization screen. Something like that. They're going to have to do something similar. But who knows? But I think the game is going to start different than it has been. I just got a feeling. Didn't realize stuff was moving in it. I just hope this game is super optimized with the new update, because if cities are happening, this will be a major downfall if not fixed, and I hope we can have NPCs roaming around cities like guards. Yeah, NPCs that walk around would be nice. And they definitely need to optimize it. I mean, even right now, it needs to be optimized, in my opinion, because I play for about an hour and it crashes, sometimes less, and I'm playing on PC. And I got a pretty good PC. I am streaming at the same time, so that, you know, it takes a little bit more horsepower to get it going on my PC. But still, it needs to be optimized a little better, because if they're going to add all this new stuff, like, you know, multiple people on screen at once, and player models, and co-op, and ship battles, and freighters, and PvP, and all this stuff, they're going to have to optimize it. So hopefully they've been working on optimizing it. I think Sean said in the interview that they've been, like, for, like, the past 6 months or whatever, they've been, like, play testing it, or for the past year they've been play testing it. So hopefully it works well. and it'll be like a pretty smooth launch on Xbox. Okay, so let's hop back. Wait, actually, let me just save it one more time in case we do. In case we do. He didn't say anything about cities in the interview, but I mean, I feel like at least these outposts and stuff are gonna be maybe a little bit more elaborate. It would be cool if they like added gun turrets and stuff on these outposts. You know, make it a little bit harder to approach them. Or if you're like flying in with your ship, if it's like a hostile outpost, you'll have to like take out the turrets. It would be interesting, because right now all the outposts kind of look similar and they're really small. And they do have that guy from Lionhead Studios, which kind of specializes. He kind of specializes in, you know, procedural cities and whatnot. So hopefully it'll be something, maybe not full-blown cities, but who knows? Anything is possible. I'm always blown away by each update, so we shall see. But I'm going to leave this planet. Well, I'm going to go look at this real quick. There's always one more thing to look at. Let's see, what do we have here? Guys, if you're watching the stream, make sure you leave a comment down there. Say hello. Okay, I'm going to go inside here too. I'm going to go inside this place too. Come over here. Activate this. I think I got full inventory, so I'm not going to really be able to grab anything. But I am going to go inside here. Let's see what we got. It's like an abandoned building. Yes, it is. Okay, this place is abandoned. Like a vine plant, flasher plant on the roof. Got hit by it every single time. There have been a few articles posting that multiplayer online is smaller in scope and size, so the likelihood bumping into players is more likely to happen. Ooh, interesting. You got all the glyphs? Because I couldn't even find one because my bad. I think I have one glyph. You get the glyphs from like gravestones, right? I think I might have one glyph. I think that's how you get them. I don't know. I found one gravestone, I think. So I don't really have any glyph. Maybe one. Almost every article online is posting Next is releasing simultaneously with the Xbox One launch. Yeah, apparently, because Sean during the interview today, he said that the next update will be playable on, I think he said June 24th, and that's the release of the Xbox One version. So like when the Xbox One version hits and is open to the public, that's when people are gonna, that's like when the update's gonna drop, I guess. So it's gonna happen simultaneously, which makes sense because it is launching on Xbox, and it would make sense to do it all at once because then it gets people more excited and it feels more like a brand new game when it, you know, kind of like a relaunch. So we'll see. I mean, regardless, we're getting the update. That's the main thing. We are getting the update. Whether it's sooner or later, it's happening. Okay, discover something coded deep inside the long trap. Blah 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 blah. Nanite clusters. Yeah, buddy. All right. Restore my shields. Gotta fix this machinery. I need iron and carbon. Iron and carbon, eh? Iron and carbon. I don't have any iron or carbon. I'm gonna not have iron or carbon. Those are like really common things. Did you know? Did the No do a thing on it yet? I'm waiting. That Killer, the No did do a thing. I think it came out yesterday. I think it came out on Tuesday. Was yesterday Tuesday? They made a video about it. A really obnoxious video. Like, they were very salty, okay? Like, even like everybody in the comment section was like, I thought you guys were like unbiased and you're like, they were just trashing the game. They were just trashing No Man's Sky. They were like, oh, they released this new update. the only people that play this game are like the developers and their moms, and they were like trash talking the players of No Man's Sky. And they're basically like, "Oh, you like the game? You suck." I'm paraphrasing, but that's, you know, it was just every positive thing they said about it. They're like, "Oh, they have added all these things, like they have added all these updates. So the 5 people that play this game, you know, great for them." You know, they were just, yeah, it was stupid. It was stupid. They were very negative about it. You can tell and like both people that were talking about it basically hated the game. They were mad that they paid $60 and they didn't get what they thought they were getting. And they even said, they're like, we don't trash talk every game on this channel. We usually don't trash talk games. They like said it was stupid. It was stupid. Peter, how you doing, Peter? But yeah, the no is pretty, yeah. I made like 3 comments on that video. Makes them look really bad, don't they know that? I hope they lost a lot of subscribers because of that video. And there were a lot of positive comments. They were like, good for Hello Games for, you know, keeping with the game and keeping with the updates, and people saying they're excited to play it on Xbox One. There were a lot of positive updates. I mean, a lot of positive comments. And there were people saying that, you know, people just saying they were trashing the game and that they expected more from them. But yeah, very unprofessional. But you know, it is what it is. Haters gonna hate. They don't have to play it. They don't gotta play it. Like when the game was coming out, like before it came out, they were saying all this positive stuff because they were hyping it up. They're like, Sean Murray was hyping it up before launch, and then we got an empty game. When they were doing part of the hyping, they were, when it first launched, they were hyping it up themselves. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm excited for the update. Hello, mister. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, where's my ship? I think I got full inventory, so I'm not even going to be able to grab this stuff. If I don't even think I got it because my inventory is full. Okay, so let me get off this planet. Enough messing around. We got to get off this planet, go to a space station, and sell some stuff. I think we're actually going to warp to another system. Because we got to get to the next Atlas station. Save my game real quick because my game always crashes. Oh. Thought it was going to crash there for a second. Okay. Alright, so who we got in the chat? We got Bacon Pancakes, Vat Killers, we got Natalie, Peter, Estrom, or Estrom. Remember, guys, if you're watching, post a comment, say hello down there. Say hello. Down in the chat. Okay, so let's get off this planet. Godsmack says, oh my god, I saw the interview. Hyping even more now. T-Joe, hop on the train, boyos. I know, like, I'm so hyped. And I was just excited to see Sean. Because it's like the first interview he's done in 2 years. And you can tell he's excited. You can tell he's, like, really hyped for people to see what they've been working on. So, good for him. Where is it? Phase beam. No free slots in inventory. Okay, so let me just... We're going to warp to a new planet. Peter says, just wait to say that I'm from Sweden. Been playing No Man's Sky since day one. I love the game and I'm hyped. Nice. Very cool, man. Yeah, I haven't been playing since day one because I didn't have a PS4 when it came out. And I think it came out on PC like... I don't know. I think it was just $60 and I didn't have $60 to spend. And I wasn't even sure my computer could run it. So I didn't end up getting it until like 4 months after it came out, or maybe it was a couple months after it came out. So I was a little bit late to the party, but let me see here. That's awesome, man. Okay. Let's warp to there. Oh yeah. That killer says, I love this community about the No Man's Sky. Yeah, the community is awesome. Sean even said this game has a great community, and part of the reason they've they did the next update is because it got a really, like the last update, Atlas Rises got such good feedback from the community and from, you know, everybody like us, that that's the reason that they're keeping with this game. And yeah, it was cool when he said that. It meant a lot that he acknowledged the community. He said, you know, he's really proud that there's such a great community behind this game. Okay, so let's go to this Atlas station real quick. Let's go to the station. Hopefully we won't get attacked by pirates. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got people from Sweden watching. Everybody that's watching, post where you're from in the chat. So far we got somebody from Sweden watching. Somebody from Sweden. I think we might have a couple people from Sweden actually watching. Okay. Let's hop out of here. Walk around these things real quick. Maybe learn some words. These things give you words. Got the word for fire. Got word for resource. Word for large. Up until recently, I didn't realize these things gave you, like, words. I would just always ignore them. I would always ignore them, but now I know better. That killer says, I would love it if Next introduced a bounty system for players to be bounty hunters as an actual profitable career. Oh yeah. That would be legit. I have seen other games do that. Like, I play a game called... What is it called? It's called Rebel Galaxy. And you can, like, have bounties in that game. And I know there's other games that have bounties too. And it's like if you take out a certain person, usually they're NPCs because I don't think it's a multiplayer game. But if you like take out an NPC, you get more credits. And I hope there's more like mission variation because right now it's basically like, you know, go deliver this item, or you know, go to a planet, kill all the creatures, go to a planet, scan all the plants, and go to a planet, take out all the sentinels, and that's it. Like maybe 5 different things, just worded differently. So I hope they add more variation with the quests. Just more variation in general would be nice. Gasmax says, I was hoping he would say something about caves. He was thanking us as a community that was great. And on the left side of the background, something was moving, some kind of enemy. I didn't notice. I did not notice. I was too mesmerized with Sean Murray's shirt and all the little dots on it. I'm just saying. But I didn't think they were showing, like, actual footage from the new update. I could be wrong, though. Because some people said there was, like, a robot in the background. And the guy kept asking me, he's like, what can we expect with Next? And Sean didn't give a whole lot of info. But he's still kind of playing it close to the vest, you know? I think he's kind of learned his lesson with, I mean, not that, I mean, he didn't really hype it when it first came out. It was kind of Sony doing the hype. And he said in the interview that he kind of wants the game to speak for itself. And that, you know, they really like making games and they don't really like talking about making games as much. Nothing beats the bounties on EVE Online where players can be worth 100 billion, but it would be good to give us the ability to place player bounties for something like that. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so I think we learned enough words here. Okay, let's go actually interact with this Atlas. But yeah, bounties would definitely be legit. Because there's like bounties on pirates, right? There's like, yeah, there's bounties on pirates. I don't see why there wouldn't be bounties on like other players. And I hope they have like hubs too. Because if there's like hubs on planets That's going to bring people together. Even though it's like a, you know, a big universe and whatnot, if there's places of interest, points of interests in the universe, people are going to, you know, naturally go to those places, go to those hubs. And it should be interesting. I think they're going to add a whole lot to this game. There's going to be a bounty on your head, Adam, probably. There will probably be. They're like, it's that guy from Cobra TV who's always saying he's on the hype train and whatnot. People are going to come after me. I know it. Okay, Alice in the ending, blah, 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 blah. The Alice wishes for me to know that it is like to create. I wish to share my portion of it being a sense deeply about my journey. That is trying to show me something I cannot articulate through word or demonstration. Yield milestone, sure. I have no choice but to proceed. This is destined. It is the program I have always been searching, and I cannot falter. New product formula learned. Backler says, just imagine the bounties coming to Cobra's direction if that was the case. True, true. I know Cobra's still dealing with like people trying to hack his IP address and people trying to do all this stuff because they're just haters. They're just haters. But I'm sure there'll be an option to like turn off bounties and whatnot, and maybe there'll be a whole new game mode like on the menu. Because like, what is there right now? There's like, I think survival mode, there's permadeath, there's creative mode, and then what is there, normal mode? I can't remember. I think there's 4 different modes. They might like add another mode where it's like PvP, or just like, I don't know, online, or No Man's Sky Online. I don't know, something like that. There'll probably be some kind of option to turn off certain things, and I'm pretty sure it would be relatively easy for Hello Games to like patch it. Like if people start playing and everyone's like, oh, people keep attacking me, this sucks, blah blah blah. I'm sure they could just come out with like a, you know, a patch and just, you know, add some stuff, and it wouldn't take a whole lot. So we shall see. Lewis says play Fortnite because they have a new cool mode called Thanos. I heard about that. I heard about that game mode. Now, says hopefully that introduces multi-cruise ships with this update, because yeah, that'd be cool. Multi-cruise ships would be cool. Maybe certain systems or regions of space will be PvP. True. Maybe. Yeah, like you said, maybe there'll be like certain parts in space that are PvP, but it's like if you attack. So say this. Here's an example. Like, let's say you go to like a space station or whatever, and that area is like off limits for PvP. Like if you attack another ship, there's gonna be like a whole fleet of space cops that are gonna take you out. And there's gonna be other places where it's like if you attack another player, it's no big deal. You know what I mean? So it's like there'll be consequences if you break the law. Like maybe space pirates or something. I mean, we already have space pirates, but like, you know, like space cops that try to take you out, like. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be systems that don't allow you to attack, like safe zones. Sanctuary cities. Okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now it says, well, all they have to do is add passive mode in the game settings. True. Hello Games should create a No Man's Sky Battle Royale. I don't think they're going to do that. I've said that before, kind of as a joke. I mean, I'd be down for it. Whatever Hello Games wants to make, I'm going to play. But how do you know that Black Ops 4 reveal trailer came out today? Looks cool. I heard about that reveal trailer. I haven't seen it. It's like, because Black Ops 4 is going to be multiplayer only. It's not going to have a story mode, as far as I know. I did hear that it's not going to come out on Steam, and that it's coming out on like Battle.net instead. And Battle.net is like Blizzard, and they also, I think they also host like the Destiny, is how you play Destiny, is through Battle.net. That's kind of strange. Because I'm not a fan of Battle.net. I like Steam, so I don't know. I feel like it's a bad move. It's a bad move on their part, because Steam's just easier. More people have Steam. And if there's like, you got to get it on Battle.net, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're cutting corners. I'm not going to pay 60 bucks. Well, I wouldn't pay 60 bucks anyway for Call of Duty. But if it's only multiplayer only, no way. I'm not spending 60 bucks on it. No flipping way. Because like you wait a year, sometimes even 6 months, and the $60 game goes down to like 40, 30. Like, I think the newest Call of Duty, well, the one before the newest, I think Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, that's like $10 right now at GameStop. It's insane. They drop in price so fast. Like, Call of Duty games do not retain their value. They're dirt cheap. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to a planet. You know, let's go to a space station. Where's a space station? There's a space station. Let's go here. Lewis says, Adam, you know that Black Ops 4... No, I... Reveal trailer came out today. Looks... I read that comment. Steam is the best gaming website. Yes, I agree. Steam. Okay, where's the entrance? Where is the entrance to this thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. I think they're gonna completely redo these space stations as well. I think they're gonna make them more elaborate. I think there's gonna be more things inside. Because for the most part, all space stations look the same on the inside. It's just like a big hangar bay, and that's it. We got a subscriber, Exploring Life, for just subscribed. Thank you, man, for subscribing. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club, my friend. Okay, where is the entrance? Where is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. We get attacked by pirates. I got a lot of valuable cargo on board, I'm just saying. Where's the entrance to this place? Let me just back out a little bit. Turn around. It's gotta be here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. Lewis says Call of Duty should just do what Fortnite does, make the game free for 1 year and test it out. What happens so their game can improve? I think they do have like a free-to-play Call of Duty game. It's only available in China, though, I think. It's like it's called Call of Duty Online, I think, or something like that. Yeah, it's only like available in China, which is strange. Where's the entrance, guys? Like, I'm about to give up on this thing. I don't know where it is. Up, bouncing off things. I thought when Sean Murray talked about multiplayer, likening it to Battlestar and Star Trek away team, leaves me extremely interested in what multiplayer content there is going to be. Yeah, I think the game is definitely going to be more multiplayer focused, because just by the box art, it's got like 4 people on the box, which leads, you know, which makes me think that it's going to focus a lot, like you're going to be able to play with your friends and you're going to be able to actually do things with co-op and whatnot. But you don't just put 4 people on a box. You know, it's I feel like this next update is going to be very multiplayer focused. With that, robot behind Sean, new spawn mechanics, so we might have actual ground combat. Ooh. Maybe. I mean, we got a lot of different attachments for our multi-tool. A lot of attachments to just, you know, take out. Pretty much the only enemy right now is the Sentinels, and then maybe some aggressive creatures, but that's it. And there's a lot of weapon attachments, so I'm thinking maybe you're right with those ground battles. How much longer streaming? JustJarrod? I'm not sure. Been going for almost an hour. For some reason, usually about the 1 hour mark, my game just crashes. So we're gonna see if it happens this time. It's like clockwork. It's like an hour into it, game just shuts down. Just shuts down. We've dropped a couple frames. We've dropped about 12 frames. Where's my ship? We found the entrance. How did we get here, guys? I was not paying attention, but now I am on I'm on here. I don't know how that happened. Guys, you need to go check out JustJarrod. He's in the chat. I actually have his link to his channel in the description. Very cool YouTuber. Does a lot of No Man's Sky stuff. Talks a lot about dreams. He does these really cool time lapses. One of my favorite YouTubers. Basically him and Cobra. 2 favorite YouTubers. But definitely go check him out. He's in the chat. You on Discord? Want to chat? Yeah, man. 1 second. Let me just save my game real quick. Let me run over here to my ship and save my game. And then I'm going to jump on Discord and I can chat with JustJarrod in the chat. My sound settings might not be what they should. We'll have to fix that. Okay, I saved it. Okay, saved it. Oh, we're just gonna sit here and watch the ships come in real quick. Let me exit this. I'm just gonna grab a drink and I'll be there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to set this up. I'm going to try to set this up. My game might crash, guys. Where is Discord? Where is Discord? Discord, where have you gone to? Discord. Okay, Discord, there we go. Bring you over to here. Whoops. Oh God, what did I do? What did I just do? Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just. I could make a. Oh, what did I just do? Holy smokes! What did I just do? Okay, let me just stick this here because that's how it was, right? Pretty sure that's how. Good enough. Okay, good enough there. Okay. Lewis says, bye, Adam. Have exams tomorrow. All right, thanks for popping in, man. Okay. Let me minimize this. Bring up Discord. JustJarrod's around here somewhere. There he is. Okay, JustJarrod's there. Okay. And I have, what do I have the game volume? PC desktop audio. I'm going to turn my desktop audio up to like there. So we'll be able to hear Jared. And oh wait, desktop. Oh, I see. Desktop audio. Okay. That needs to go down there. And now I need to go back to No Man's Sky. I'll turn down my volume a little bit in the game. Well, because it's gonna blast people's ears if I don't. Where is it? Is it general options? Music volume. Turn that down to like. Turn down like 23. Turn it down to like 23. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. And I think that should be good. Okay. Things working? Alrighty. So JustJarrod's gonna join the call in a second, guys. He's gonna join the call in a second. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, Jared, you can call me whenever, and I will try to answer. Alright. So who do we still got in the stream, guys? If you're watching still, drop a comment. Say hello. Let's go try to sell some stuff. Let's go sell some stuff. Oh, I like your hat. I mean, not your hat. I like your ears, bro. I like your ears, bro. Okay, where is sell items? Starship. Still watching. Vac Killer still watching. Sweet. Below galactic average. Okay, let me see here. 29,000. Well, even at that, even though it's below the galactic average, I ended up getting this when it was, I think, 50% below the galactic average. So now it's so I could sell it for 5% below the galactic average, but I'd still make money, right? I think I'd still make money. I think that's how that works. Welding soap. 6,000 per. I think I'm gonna actually sell. Oh, yeah, welding soap. Because if it was negative like 40% below galactic average when I bought it, and now I could sell it for 4% below, even though it's not positive, I am still making a profit. Right? Right? So I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell all of these. Boom. And I'm going to sell all of these. Because I'm still making a profit, pretty sure. I think. I could be wrong. Circuit boards. Dismantle circuit boards. Yeah, we're gonna sell those because we gotta clear up some inventory space. We gotta clear it up. And that killer, if you gotta go to bed, man, or if you gotta go to work, no big deal. I understand. What time is it? It's almost 11 o'clock. Okay. Have we hit the 1 hour mark yet? Almost. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Seems to always crash around the 1 hour mark, so we shall see. Okay, actually, wait a minute. I want to... Oops. Oopsie. I want to sell from this. Oprite, Star Bulb, Selonium. What is optic? That. I don't know what that is. Hugnium. Prisonites. Mordite. Nickel. We'll sell this. Thamium, fungal mold, Yaknip, neutron module, neutrino module. Do I need these? I don't know. You know what? Screw it. We're selling it. We're selling it. Okay, I'm gonna try to buy some stuff. Neutron microscope, 26% below galactic average. So I could buy like 4,000 per piece. I'm gonna buy 10 of these. Yeah? Oh dang! Wait. And then this is 17% below, but it's What do I want to... Well, okay, I'm going to buy 10 of these. I can't buy that many? Okay. Wait. Jared is calling. 1 second. I'm going to buy 10 of these then. Oh, I guess I can't buy 10 of those. Okay, fine. I'll buy that. Good enough. Okay. I'm going to call. Boom. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Check. Jared, can you hear me?
Interesting. I can't hear you.
Jared?
Let's see here.
I think I hear Jared. Can you guys hear him? Check. I think I can.
I got you.
There we go. Okay, sweet. What up?
No, I just... you know.
Did you watch the interview?
Yeah.
I was not expecting Sean Murray to be there.
No, I don't think anybody was.
He just pops up. He's like, the camera pans out. It's Sean Murray. I'm like, what?
Did you see them like before?
I did. I just watched the one Kyle Culver uploaded, where it's just like,
oh
yeah. I didn't watch the entire thing. But when I clicked on the thumbnail, I thought it was just like, I thought he just used like a thumbnail from a different interview from way back when, and then I clicked on it and it was actually, you know, the current interview with him. So I was still surprised.
At the beginning of Inside Xbox, you should have seen, like, you know, I'm sure Cobra's mentioned it. I know Cobra's mentioned it. The Twitter messaging group that all the No Man's Sky, a lot of like Cobra's in, I'm in, L plays, you know, the group that was for some reason supposed to be kept secret. I don't know. And you should have seen that. We're all in there except for Cobra. He was missing. We had no idea where Cobra was. Everybody else was in there. We were in there all day.
Yeah.
I didn't wake up till late, but just talking about, because I had uploaded a video before the thing went live about, like, I'm doing this whole, the channel's changed. And the whole clickbait, all capital letter title on my video about the cities being confirmed because of that wide pan shot we got of the new No Man's Sky art with like the small image of a possible city in the background.
So did they actually like show gameplay from Next in the background? Because people are saying like somebody saw like a robot and like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spawning
You
system
see
might be
my
different.
see my tweets?
I have not. I've been like,
Yeah.
I like got home, I saw that the interview was happened, watched the interview, and then like 5 minutes after that, I got online and started streaming.
Yep. In the background, it was just a still image at first, and then it's like somebody forgot to hit play on the game or something. And in the background, I mean, it looks like gameplay. It would kind of be weird for them to, like, I think, create that scene just for the 2 minutes that it was live in the background of that interview.
Yeah.
So I'm that's what most people think. It definitely would be gameplay at that point. And yeah, so at first when you're watching, nobody noticed. Like, we've seen the background, obviously, and like some people saw like the trees are swaying and the grass is moving or whatever. But yeah, I was editing the video that went up today, the second one about the interview, and I seen something like flash next to Sean's head, and I was like, what the heck was that? So I scaled it up, and it's a sentinel that it kind of looks like a walker, but it looks like it has arms. And it just teleports in. It's like a purple phase. It's like a phase beam. It just teleports and it just shows up. And then it walks a bit, and then you see it teleport away in another shot. It just disappears. It doesn't, like, there's an effect. There's like a purple, like a glitch out effect.
Like, I was so mesmerized by Sean and his like shirt that I didn't even
Exactly
know
right.
there was a screen behind him in the interview. I was just like watching him because I haven't seen him in like what 2 years. It's been 2 years since he's like done an interview.
After the interview was done, I missed almost everything because I was like, well, what did we learn from that? I'm like, all I caught was multiplayer, the date, July 24th. I caught the fact that he said, if you want to be that guy, you can go around and prey on other people. I caught that, but that was it. I missed the whole sentence where he said, you can build together tiny little shelters to complex colonies spread across multiple planets. I missed that entire sentence. So if I would have heard that, like, I would have been like, oh my god, I totally missed it. So when I went to make my video, I heard that. I was like, oh my god, I just confirmed, like, hubs. You know, that's basically hubs right there.
I thought he was like referring to like you could build like just bases on different planets.
No,
but
he said,
it would make sense if he was talking about hubs. That would make sense.
Yeah, he said you can build tiny little shelters to complex colonies.
Yeah.
So complex colonies sounds a little, and he said you can share them online, and then people can travel to your colony. So like you can do that now with base sharing. But it's not even close to a colony. Even there's an article on Xbox's website now where it's Sean or the team telling everybody about the interview that he just had, but it's in like word form.
Yeah.
And it says there complex colonies, the exact same.
Okay, so so it wasn't a mistake when he said that.
No.
Like right now, can you make racetracks, like actual racetracks, or is it just like you put down markers?
Yeah. You just put down markers and then you hit start race and it'll like show you the next marker.
Because like in the interview, he said you could like build racetracks, and then he went on like say like a couple seconds after, and you can put down markers and kind of map it out. So I thought maybe he was just referring to that, but it was like two separate things he said. So maybe in the next update, you can actually build like roadways and whatnot.
That'd be sweet. That makes sense if there's colonies.
Yeah.
But
Very
other than, we really don't have much. I mean, the fact that they've been playtesting it for 6 months already, that really gives me hope that there's not going to be a lot of bugs, and they've really got it, nailed down.
Yeah.
They've been playtesting the online features for 6 months. But here's the thing that I was thinking about. There is no way, right? We 100% have to expect or believe that they have to have implemented so many mechanics for multiplayer to be fun. Because like I said before, if multiplayer's in the game right now, it wouldn't be fun because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
But he said, PvP is some sort of a thing. which honestly, I could be excited for in the fact that it'll make just different. There'll actually be different players playing, because I think right now a lot of people do the same thing. Not a lot of people, or a lot of people farm and get a lot of units. That's like one of the only things to do, and then a lot of people just go around and take screenshots. Nobody really messes with the trade market. Nobody really messes with ship combat. It's just, you know, unless you're a beginner player and you're just doing everything. But I think if there's PvP in some way, shape, or form, and, you know, I think that'll make it more exciting, especially because there's that in-game chat. So it's like, if you're close to somebody, you can hear them talk.
Yeah, like proximity chat.
Yeah, proximity chat. I think that'd be so cool, especially with PvP, because then you could kind of like reason with people. I think that brings like a lot of like RP into the game if people want to do that.
Or like you could even like hail somebody's ship, like, you know, with the pirates, you can like hit the X button and you can like talk to them. If there's that mechanic, but with other players, to like, you know, one-on-one like walkie-talkie their ship.
Oh, right.
That'd be cool.
It'd be so cool if you're in. I wonder how the proximity chat works. Like if you're in a group of people, like you're in a group on PlayStation playing No Man's Sky. You don't have to be in a party chat online to talk amongst each other because there's already in-game chat. So I wonder if in-game chat works when you're all flying around in space, because you're not next to each other, not all the time. I'm assuming, because you can have space battles with your friends. So I wonder if, I think that'd be so cool to be able to like to have the proximity chat while you're doing space battles. That way it's like an actual team thing where you have to be next to somebody to like hear them, to like radio in and say what they're hear what they're saying. Yeah. Rather having to party chat up. So I hope the proximity chat and the in-game chat kind of works.
So kind of like team chat and then proximity chat and then the party chat.
Yeah, because if you're in a party chat, it kind of, I mean, party chat's good, but it takes away like immersion. Especially I could see for No Man's Sky. So if like I'm on one planet, Cobra's on another planet. I always use Cobra as an example. I don't know why. Cobra's on another planet. It's just something about having to go to that planet to talk to him makes it a lot more immersive than being able to talk to him while we're on separate planets. I mean, obviously, I think you're going to be able to talk to each other if you're in like a group, because a lot of people would complain if you couldn't.
Yeah.
But
what like with multiplayer, you got to have communication, or it's not.
Right.
Especially in No Man's Sky, where you have to like meet up with people, unless they have like, you know, an option to just like send a game invite and just jump into somebody's game instead of having to go through the portal system and all that. So
that's another thing we don't know how.
Which I'm hoping they do that. Like you just send a game invite and then you jump in.
Yeah. Then what? They're gonna if that is the case, they're gonna have to do something with portals. I mean, yeah, it allows you to get to different planets, but then what is the point? Because you still can't bring your ship. But I think portals need to have a change anyway. They're pretty. I mean, yeah, the whole introduction to them with multiplayer was great, but now they're just like.
Yeah, I only have like one glyph, I think, so I'm never gonna.
Nobody wants to go through them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go through them. I don't have all the glyphs. I've only been through a portal on creative mode. I mean, or the lore, or the story part. But what I wanted to get at was that they have all these multiplayer focused mechanics, but I think they're gonna have a lot of other different mechanics added as well, because people are complaining that they only talked about multiplayer and they didn't talk about Next. I think Sean wanted to talk about Next at least a little bit more, but the guy asking the questions didn't ask. The guy asking the questions. I
thought he asked like multiple times. Like,
he said,
what can we expect?
Once, he said,
yeah,
he said, what can we expect in the future? And then Sean went on. He started talking about the old updates and how they affect the future. And then he's like, and then he started talking, and the interview guy cut him off. He said, okay, so before we go to Next, talk about the first 4 expansions that you released. He meant to say 3. So then he backtracked and went back through all the expansions that had been out, and then it was the end. So the guy interrupted him and said, okay, before we get to Next, let's talk about the last expansions. And then it ended, because they ran out of time, because Sean rambles on a lot.
Yeah. I feel like he purposely like avoided talking about.
I think so. Yeah, I think
because with the ARG going, and he doesn't want to like hype up expectations too much. Like he gave hints here and there, but I feel like he was avoiding the question. He kept kind of going back to stuff they already have in previous updates. Right. So,
man, I think he vaguely explained why he was being vague in that interview, saying that they don't ever want to talk about anything until it 100% for certain can't be changed.
Yeah, like they like making games, not necessarily talking about games. And the guy's like, will you be back? He's like, maybe. He's like, I'll take that as a firm yes. So I'm hoping he does come back after it launches. At least during, like, in some interview somewhere.
You know Robot Boy?
I do.
I seen his video today. He got his video out first before anybody. But he was commenting, and he was like, Sean said that, they don't like talking about, they like making games, but they don't like talking about games. And Robot Boy like went to a black screen. He's like, Sean, yeah, we know, we've gathered that. Thanks. It's freaking hilarious. Robot Boy's great. I love his videos. His videos are good. But what I'm saying, they will add tons of other mechanics, because I don't see the whole patch notes coming in being like multiplayer. Oh, and by the way, Sentinels can teleport. Like, that's such a random thing.
There's definitely going to be more things they're adding, because there has to be stuff you do with other players.
Right.
Like, I was saying to some of my viewers that, like, somebody brought up the fact that wouldn't it be cool if you could, like, go to somebody's base and, like, raid their base and steal their stuff? And I was saying if they did implement that mechanic, it would be cool if there was, like, you could build turrets on your base or some type of defense, or have, like, a shield to prevent people from going to your base and doing that, or even, like, turrets on outposts where you have to, like, go and raid an outpost with your buddies, stuff like that. Because if they just add, like, player models, and you can go explore, do the same thing you're doing now, but with your buddies, it's, they gotta add more stuff. Like, maybe bounties, and you could put bounties on other players, because there's, like, bounties on pirates, right? Like, you take out a pirate, you earn a certain amount of credits.
Yeah.
So if they add bounties with other players, that would be cool.
I think to add on to that whole turret defense thing would be really, really good, but it's almost, there's a thing with the game now that once you do something 1 or 2 times, you've got it down pat with no challenge. So if you break into a facility once, you know how to do it. You don't have to worry anymore. If you take down some do some ship combat once, you really don't have to worry about it. I mean, you upgrade your ship and things like that, and you don't want to get into, like, extreme battles because they're pointless. But you basically know what to do. I think if they add base rating, I think it has to be, because Sean said it was weird how he brought up seeing other people, because he said you will be able to meet up with other players by just exploring.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily what we do now, because the only way, I mean, is it still possible, like, if I were to just be walking around randomly, that I could run into somebody without using a portal? Because nobody's ever done it.
Like, haven't people, like, been on, like, space stations, and they've just randomly came across, random
what?
ports?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a picture of that. Yeah, I've seen a picture of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is possible. Okay, so, but still, he said players will be able to be out exploring and come across other players. Remember before he said it would be almost impossible for people to do that before the game came out. Now we have portals, but that's not necessarily going out and exploring. It's just using a portal. There's no exploration. You just put a thing in a monolith and boom, you're at a portal. Just go through it.
Yeah, but like you said, really he did, like, bring up the fact that he didn't say hubs, but we're gonna call them hubs.
Right.
If they do add those points of interests to, like, channel players to certain parts, that will bring people together, I think.
Yeah, all right.
And then you could come across, other people.
I think if it's too easy to find other players and other player bases, they won't put base rating.
Yeah.
Because then people will just be non-stop base rating. And then on the other side of things, if they do it, and it is rare, I still think there needs to be some sort of variation when it comes to upgrades and crafting, so that when you come across somebody's base, they have turrets that are super powerful and not like the turrets you've seen time and time again on the same kind of base. You know, the last time you raided a base, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like,
or even with like the outposts, if they have like turrets on outposts with like maybe sentinels patrolling, if you go in there like solo, you're gonna get, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, like different scenarios.
Yeah, to like add on to the quest system, like you have to go here, take out this base, and you have to go in there with your buddies or you're gonna get creamed. That type of thing. It's like, it's possible if you do it by yourself, but it's gonna take a lot longer and it's gonna be more difficult.
Now the fact that they're focused, I mean, Sean didn't say anything except for multiplayer things. It kind of worries me that that's all they're focusing on, is everything multiplayer, and that the crafting and all that, the new upgrades and different kind of crafting things is not going to come into play. But then I see like the exosuits and the armor looking different. It kind of,
because he didn't like mention more variation and stuff like that. But
no.
With that being said, like, he's never came out and do an interview for any of the other updates or mentioned more variation in this upcoming update, and we've got that, like new graphical improvements and just all around more stuff in every update. So
the fact that the trees are moving is enough. Like, just trees, it's so weird when you think that the trees don't move in this game unless there's a storm. Do they move in storms?
I haven't even noticed.
I think just the grass. I think just the grass moves.
Yeah. So if they do have the moving trees, or
that's at least.
Yeah, maybe they'll add more like weather effects.
Yeah, exactly. So if they have moving trees, that's at least some kind of improvement to how the game looks,
visually,
biome and planet-wise. Yeah. So I'm assuming they're not just gonna be like, "Hey, guess what? We made the trees move. That's it." You know, they I think would work on just more than tree moving, because they say they want this whole update to be community based, and there's a lot more things people are asking for more than the trees moving when it comes to biomes. And obviously we know they're adding ringed planets because of the box art. At this point, I think we have to assume a lot of the box art could be taken legit because of the multiplayer actually being a thing, and that's shown off on the box art. Maybe not the city, but he did say you can build colonies. So that colony in the box art, or that city-looking thing it's not in the box art. It's like the wide pan shot of the No Man's Sky concept art. There's like a colony, super small, or a city. Maybe that's what that is. Not necessarily cities, but colonies that players can build. The ringed planet. The gas giant. I don't know if that's a gas giant. People are arguing about that. I don't care. I think it's just a planet. It's just a planet.
I mean, even if they just let us put, multiple bases together, like from different people on the same planet right next to each other, that could be considered a colony. So
it could be. I mean, that's almost another thing. It'd be that's basically what we want, really.
Yeah,
just to be able to build together and build larger things. See, that's where it comes down to, I think. If we can build a colony across multiple planets, I don't picture a colony like if I were to build a base right now, and then Cobra were to build another base in the same system. I still don't picture that a colony because there's such a small area that you can build in. You can't really build that much. So I hope they increase the build limit.
I mean, if you have like 16 people, players, building that small little space, it would,
Right. But then again,
there might be like a max, base on a planet type of system they have implemented, though. Because they got to optimize all this too. They can't just like add all this crazy stuff like PvP and multiple bases and not have it optimized. But they've been doing that for like the past 6 months or whatever he said. So hopefully it works correctly.
As far as Rayrod says, besides multiplayer, he on his mod he's able to optimize all the visuals to the point where I can play it on my crappy PC with almost no issues. I mean, there's no multiplayer, but there's freelance and there's crazy weather effects and there's 4K visuals.
Yeah, I mean, if he can do all that and have it run I don't see
I
why
mean,
Hello
it
Games
doesn't run
couldn't.
amazing on my PC anymore, but he keeps updating. Every day he's got a new update. He just added like so many more biomes and like cave biomes and underwater biomes. My PC is just struggling. I can play enough to do a time lapse, and then my PC crashes. But
And
it used
with
to.
the Rayrod mod, like, is there, like, does he add elements into the game, or is he just like using code that's already there, but just making it more
Yeah,
varied?
he's using code that's already there.
Okay. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if he can do that without actually putting elements into the game, I'm sure Hello Games, if they're putting elements, they could even do better.
Yeah, people are pointing out in the interview that the interview guy said, "Do you consider this more of an overhaul?" And I was like, "Is that like Rayrod's overhaul?" He used that specific word. Rayrod's mod is called the overhaul mod. I thought it was pretty funny.
That killer in the chat says, could be Gek attacks, Viking animals, depending if you're standing with factions, is bad. Add a multiplayer element to that, and you got some really good added gameplay right there, working together to defend bases. So what if you got, like, raided by pirates, and, like, pirates actually landed, and we have, like, ground battles? That would be cool. So, I mean, we have all these different weapon attachments, and it's like you really only need one, because all you're really fighting is sentinels and maybe some, you know, aggressive creatures.
Yep. Well, I used the shotgun one. I forgot what it's called. It's just like
the scatter blaster thing. It's like one shot. Yeah. And we already got like caves, so if they just like put more, you know, creatures in caves, that would be really cool to like go through with your buddies. I want like dark caves though, because like right now they're really illuminated. But, like, if you have your flashlights out and you're going through a cave with, like, 4 of your friends, co-op, and things are, like, jumping out, that'd be pretty cool.
Whoa, man. You're getting into Deep Rock Galactic.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If they can do procedurally generated caves, I'm sure Hello Games can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that Sentinels can teleport apparently now, at least some of them, that's going to have an effect on ground combat. And we saw that Sentinel was just walking around, which you don't see right now in No Man's Sky, unless you are shooting at the Sentinels and they come after you and just appear out of thin air. Now they'll teleport out of thin air, but apparently they'll just be walking around like we saw in the old trailers, maybe. Larger ones at least. They do that in Rayrod's mod, they just walk around.
I need to go back and watch that interview because I was not paying attention to like the gameplay in the background.
Yeah.
Because it looked like they were just like playing gameplay from previous updates with like the exocraft going. It looked like the...
Yeah, that's there, but it's like the end of the video, the last 2 minutes or last 3 minutes.
I just basically ignored it. When it went to the gameplay only, I was like, bring back Astronomer, I don't want to see this. I've seen this trailer.
It's legit background, like behind where they're sitting.
Yeah.
That's why it's covered up, by like their heads. But like the grass, like the ship engine is on and it's actually rotating, and the grass next to the engine is blowing. Yeah, so it's a lot going on. It's pretty dope. I had to sent Cobra. I sent Cobra all of the clips because I was clipping everything. I was zooming in and clipping all of it, and I sent it over to Cobra. I'm assuming he's gonna use it in the video or something. Well, you gotta make a video too for it.
I'm in the anomaly right now, and there's still that door that can't be opened. So I'm thinking, there's with the next update, that's gotta open. That's like this gotta be something.
Yeah, there's 3 circles on it.
Yeah,
it's the Where. It's on the Where website. So
like there's a walkway up to it and everything, and every other door opens. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Maybe that could be like a door to be able to like meet up with your buddies without using a portal. Like you kind of go in there and it's like a control room or something.
I'm really wondering if this whole multiplayer thing is going to be like what people are going to be doing. It might be better for me to have like a save file of me actually trying to play the game.
Yeah.
and getting like upgrades. That way I don't have to start over. And then when I go to make videos on content, I'm so far behind. Because right now, I don't even have a save file. Because I deleted them all before I transferred it over to the new PlayStation. Because I was like, I'll start over. Because I didn't really do anything. I just did the story and then was done.
Yeah.
As far as normal mode. But
Guess that's the. That killer says, "What if they completely overhauled the engine?" I mean, I did like the gameplay in the background didn't look like drastically different than what we've seen.
No, it did.
Did it?
The reason I think why it's kind of hard to tell, the fact that I've looked at it for so long today, it's hard to tell because it's so like huge, like the screen is so ginormous. So I think it's like taking away some of the quality.
Yeah.
And there's like lines across the screen because it's blown up so much. But the grass, just looking at the grass and the ship, it looks fantastic. It looks like we were talking in the Twitter group, and they said it looks like they're using old trailer footage in the background just to mess with us. That's what we were saying. Because it looks like old trailer footage.
Yeah, because I mean, even if they do add a new engine or like tweak the engine they have, they could still have the art style be similar.
Yeah.
It would just like the grass and the trees, that's just like new animation. But the engine would mean it would run better.
There's like fog and mist now in the background there, at least. That looked really good. I don't know.
Because didn't like a GDC or whatever they were talking about, like they've ran into like limitations with like the procedural generation or whatever, and they've had to reset the galaxy or whatever multiple times.
Yeah.
So do you think, with that being said, you think they're looking to stop that from happening every time they update by tweaking this engine?
That's possible. Because
I feel like they're with every update they can't just keep resetting everything.
Right.
That killer says, "What if they are finally reusing their old super formula or the one they scrapped right before launch?" It's possible. Or what if Hello Games added back infamous sandworm or even better, more other huge creatures like that? I think that there's going to be bigger creatures, and definitely.
I don't think there's going to be sandworms.
Maybe not.
But I think there'll be creature size variation.
I want to see like more like aggressive, like menacing looking creatures.
Yeah, just bigger creatures that attack you.
Or like, ones with like teeth and crazy looking eyeballs. Like scary looking things.
Yeah, the rule of thumb now is if you see something that is huge and menacing, it's not going to attack you. If you see something that's small and innocent, it's just going to run after you because it's like crabs or little tiny freaking beavers. But nothing big ever rarely is a predator. Which is weird, but I mean, you can make them attack you if they're big enough and you shoot them. The same animal type of it will come after you.
Yeah, I did a mission last night where I had to like take out all the creatures on a planet. And like I attacked this one really big one and it hit me, and it's like one hit took out like more than half my lifespan. I was like, dang. Because I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I got jump scared the first time that happened. That was when the missions were first a thing. Yeah.
Like the bigger the creature, does it do more damage?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, dang. I was like, I'm going to die. So I was using my scatter blaster and I forgot to reload. So I like shot it and just made it angry. Like only half got it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. I feel like maybe they'll add more variation with the sound too. Like maybe they put more music and whatnot in the game.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I mean, they have music in the files right now that's not being used that Rayrod's used in this mod, so. I want to do a video on everything you've missed as far as like other people who haven't played the game for 2 years, as far as what has changed since day one to now. So I gotta make a list of all the additions, which probably take some time.
That Killer says, well, I don't know in what concept the sandworm was used in the trailer. What if something you have to kill part of the survival aspect? So if we are talking more stuff to do on ground, that could be part of multiplayer missions. So I guess if they did like add big creatures where the goal was to like take it out with your buddies or whatever. Or like missions that say like one-man mission or mission type like level of difficulty, like 4-player mission, where it's like you have to have a certain amount of people in your party to do it.
Actually, what's kind of funny is this relates a lot to me, just how a lot to me. This relates to Destiny a lot to me. Is what I was gonna say, because it's like a risk-reward thing. If there's like a big like worm to take down or something like that, or some kind of creature with your friends to take down,
like a mini boss or something like that.
I don't see right now in the shape of No Man's Sky right now. I wouldn't see a point because there's nothing you could get out of it that would make it worth it. I mean, people could say, well, it's fun, it's something to do. People always say that until they do it once or twice and then they move on because they're not getting anything out of it, they're not progressing. That's almost the problem with Destiny right now. Is that things are cool and fun, but they take so long and there's no point because you don't get anything good.
I mean, definitely not make it like Destiny, like super grindy or anything. But
no.
Like if you're exploring on a planet with your friends, like maybe like up the difficulty or like the health of the creatures. You know what I mean? Like it would scale.
Mm-hmm. If you're to take out this worm or something, you can like, I don't know, bring like a piece of it, like a trophy, put it in your house.
Yeah. And more like varied mission types, because right now it's like kill all the sentinels on a planet, like scan all the plants or take out all the creatures, or deliver this item, and that's pretty much it. Just like worded differently.
Yeah.
So I feel like they need to add more variation with that.
And they need to do what I've been saying is put something else in there besides you get units.
Yeah.
And then
or like add more stuff to the game that you can buy. Like I'm sure they're gonna add like more items and upgrades for your ships, or maybe even like ships somewhere in the middle of like between like a one-man fighter and then like what do you call it? Like a freighter, like somewhere in between where like you have like multi-man ships, like 3 people can fly it or something.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you an easy way to get out of 2 problems, like 2 birds with 1 stone. I just thought people complain that you can't customize your ship color-wise or look-wise, and also they want more customization as far as bases go. Well, people also want more things to buy with units, so why not just create hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different cosmetics for your ship and for your base that you have to buy with units, and that's it.
Like you played The Sims, right?
Sims 3, yes.
Like add that level of customization. Like you just buy all these random things for your house.
There you go.
And that way when you go like visit somebody's base, like this is my crib, check it out. And you got all these like different
you got stuff that costs tons of units, like just tons of units, so people can have a unit grind as people want now because they love doing it for nothing. People are grinding out billions and billions of units for no reason because There's nothing that costs that much. There's nothing that is worth spending that much. But I'll tell you what, the people who have that many units are set up for the update, that's for sure. Because they're not going to reset your units. They're just going to reset the universe.
That killer says maybe sandworms could be guarding some sort of temple location. Could tie into lore, specialized ancient technology or something.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
If
did they put like sandworms in the trailer? Like in a trailer where there's sandworms?
Old trailer, yeah. Okay. There's a sandworm underground. Big, huge.
Huh.
We saw a glimpse of it. Never saw the face. Just the top. There's also a giant dino, Stegosaurus-ish thing, knocking down trees in the trailer too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What came to be.
Like, he didn't mention anything in the interview about like cities or anything. Which doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I feel like he still wants people to be surprised when it comes out. Because if you just give everything away, there's like no surprise. There's no hype.
Yeah, people keep reminding me that Sam Swain is on the team. Yeah. So, blah, blah, blah.
I still want like underground cities where you have to like unbury these things with your terrain tool.
That'd be pretty sweet.
And you just like open a window and you go inside and then there's like, creatures that you have to kill.
Dude, the terrain tool could be used so much better if you could like unearth treasure or something like that.
And I feel like they added it for a reason, not just like, you get out of the weather or you can make these weird shapes or whatnot. Yeah. Like I feel like there's a reason for that.
5 nanites, or you could just pick up 5 nanites over here without having to uncover a freighter.
Okay, guys, help me solve this number riddle. Post in the chat what the answer is. I'm trying to look it up right now. I'm trying to type it in my calculator.
What are the answers?
There's 80, 71, 63, 56, and then XX.
No, like the choices.
And then there's 49, 48, and 50.
I think it's 48, but
48 maybe.
Don't choose it.
Post in the chat, guys, what the answer is.
I had memorized all the answers back when I played, so I didn't have to deal with it. Just remembered the numbers. But I don't remember.
It shows it walking weird and bouncing up and down strangely. Mike Tracy says, "Wait, what walking weird? Sandworms?"
The Sentinel.
Oh, okay. I didn't see a single thing. Like I said, I was mesmerized by Sean Murray's shirt. Yeah. Like, who wears a shirt with the polka dots?
Yeah, I know.
Apparently Sean Murray does.
I was looking at that too, like second time. I was like, does this shirt mean anything?
I thought maybe it was planets, or is it just polka dots? Like, is it just dots?
I think it's just dots, yeah.
Okay.
Black dots on like a white.
Like, what does this mean? Is he trying to give us a clue?
Yeah. I mean, you saw the Waking Titan update. Oh wait, were you on Cobra Subcast earlier?
Not the one today. I was on the one Tuesday. I knew we went live today, but I haven't watched any of it. Answer is 50. Okay, I'm picking 50.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, we did it. Sweet. Thank you, Bat Killer.
Yeah, the WakingTitan.com site, all the 5 remaining glyphs are active now.
Mike Tracy says it spawns and almost like it teleported in.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like teleporting sentinels. That would be cool.
Well, sentinels being able to teleport is in the lore. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we were discussing earlier. But yeah, I've got the juicy clips already for my video.
So if you're like in a cave and then like a sentinel just like spawns in there, that would be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Well,
then if you're like exploring with like 4 buddies, like I don't know how big your team's gonna be able to be. Like I know 16 people, you can see it once, right? But maybe your party's only 4 people. Or what if you like can come across other groups, like say you're out there with 3 other people, and then you come across another group of 3 other people, like no, 4 other people, and they're like all hunting for the same thing. You're like, let's team up.
You know, I wonder if I'm in a system and you're warping to that system, if I see you warp in, like the freighters warp in.
Yeah.
Or if you just kind of appear.
Because he said there's gonna, well, he said like there's dogfights, I mean, there's dogfights now with like pirates and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said if you want to be that guy, and I think he used similar words like when it launched. It's like you can like cause trouble back when it launched.
Yeah.
But it never really happened.
No.
But if he's saying it again now, maybe that means you can actually do those things. That killer says, I think the key thing to note about it, it was a Sentinel, not some other new mechanical race or anything to the Atlas is going to play a bigger part now. So the Atlas is going to play a bigger part now. Might be right. And then like the whole wear thing, maybe that's like a new enemy or something. Like new...
Well, didn't they tease? Yeah, Wear teased or something. The ARG teased that something was going to drop the 18th or 19th.
I'm not sure.
That date was released. I don't pay much attention to Waking Titan anymore because it's just got me 100% lost. There was that message that came up. Is L Plays Gaming right? Was one of the message. And then it said estimated time of arrival May 18th-19.
So we know for sure we're getting the update on what, June 24th?
July 24th.
July 20th. Okay, July 20th.
But another thing's not clear with that is Sean was asked in the interview, when will No Man's Sky be coming to Xbox? Sean then said, yeah, we haven't talked about this. No Man's Sky Next will be coming out on July 24th. But he was asked, when is it coming to Xbox? Not when is Next releasing. Because before, he stated Next would release first on PlayStation. Then it would be released with the Xbox version. After.
He said that before?
Yeah, in the first post of where they posted actually on their website when you go click on it.
I feel like it makes more sense to launch it all at the same time.
People agree.
Because then it feels more like a relaunch, and you know, people are something to get excited for. It's like if it's already out, why would people be excited to get it on Xbox?
Well, and that's the thing. We thought the other way was they need something to. They need people to test out the update to convince new players to buy back into this lie that was No Man's Sky. But he did say, Sean did say it would release first on PlayStation and PC, and then later on Xbox. And so he was asked that, and then in the article today, it says No Man's Sky on Xbox One will be launched on July 24th. It doesn't say No Man's Sky Next. It just says No Man's Sky on Xbox One. It doesn't mention Next at all. So it's not 100% clear. Nobody has any idea. I'd imagine it'd be the same day. I hope it's the same day because I'm going to request days off from work on that day, or around that time.
Because people are saying they should like put out trailers, get people hyped for the launch.
Yeah.
If I was Hello Games, I would like remain radio silent. It comes out on Xbox with the update, and then you do your big publicity push. And then like people see the trailers on YouTube or whatever, and then they can go and buy it, you know, then and there. Like they don't have to wait. And then people can play it, and people can look at reviews or whatever.
I think there's going to be trailers before, because I bet you it's Xbox going to push that, because 100% Sean didn't want to do that interview.
Yeah.
There's no way he wanted. It was his decision to do that interview. I mean, if they're releasing on Xbox now, they might be, you know, I don't know if they're getting money from Microsoft, just like they were getting money from Sony when it was on PlayStation before it launched. He, you know, and he said, "Are you gonna be here talking about No Man's Sky again?" And he was like, "I hope not." I don't think he wants to be on stage talking, and the fact that he actually got up there to talk about the game, nobody thought that would happen. So
that might be the last time we see him until the next update after this one.
That's what I was going to say earlier when we were in the Twitter chat, when everybody was talking before the live stream. live stream started, and the guy right off the bat he said, we're talking about State of Decay 2, we're talking about this, talking about a Halo collection or something like that, and he's like, and we're gonna have Sean Murray here on the show live talking about No Man's Sky next. And then the chat just blew up in the Twitter like, what? He's there live? Because Kyle Culver was 2 blocks away from that building because he works at Microsoft. Yeah, he was 2 blocks away. He works for Xbox. And he was like, he's like, I don't want to like go over there and try to like stalk him or something. Yeah, people are freaking out. It's pretty good. And then we're like, maybe, you know, it's not him there live, actually. Maybe they're just saying that, and it's like a pre-recorded message, but no.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like edited, and I don't think it was actually happening. Like pre-recorded type thing.
Right, yeah. Where it's pre-recorded, but they say...
Like they record it live, but then they go back and like edit.
Yeah.
So they could have even like cut out, well, I don't think they did. They could have cut out parts of the interview.
It didn't look like there were cuts, but...
Because like when they went to that image of just the gameplay and it kind of showed like footage from previous updates, they could have cut something out then, but you kind of still hear them talking through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch that interview. That Killer says, prediction, No Man's Sky stage demo, 4 people walk on, start playing some sort of 4-player co-op space mission for 5 minutes, screen goes black, No Man's Sky text logo appears. Waking Titan finishes during E3. I think people would know it was No Man's Sky, though.
Yeah,
because it kind of has a distinct look about it.
Everybody knows about No Man's Sky now.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be... He said E3? What did he say?
Yeah, Beckler said at E3, a stage demo with 4 people.
Yeah, the fact that I said I don't think it'll be at E3 in one of my recent videos, I think now it's just gonna be...
I hate those stage demos where like people come out and they pretend like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
And you know it's just scripted. Like it just looks so cringy.
So I think now that they talked about the update and Sean Murray was on stage for the first time in 2 years, that I think there has to be something at E3 now for No Man's Sky.
At least a trailer.
Yeah, there's got to be something now, because if he's going on stage for something as small as an Inside Xbox live stream versus, you know, an E3 thing, I think for sure there'll be some. I don't think he'll be on stage at E3, but I mean, he's done that before. I think it'll just be a trailer.
It would be cool though, like if like the head of Xbox, like forget his name, if he like came out and he's like, we're happy to announce that No Man's Sky, Phil Spencer, that No Man's Sky is coming to Xbox One, and here with me today to talk about it is Sean Murray, and you know, and they kind of stay on stage at the same time. What was that?
He gets sniped from a sniper, and like some freaking
people throwing cabbage at the stage. It's like boo. I mean, that could go badly. I could see how that could go badly.
I mean, it seemed like a lot of people in the Twitch chat were excited when I was watching it on Twitch, as well as the Mixer chat, and it seems like Twitter's been going crazy. But if you watch the IGN video, it's got like 1,000 dislikes and 200 likes. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. But I mean,
I watched the that one they did that was like so negative. He's like, the only people that play this is the developers' moms, and he was just like trashing the players that play the game and all this stuff. They even said, we usually don't hate on games this much. Like it was stupid. I got so angry when I watched that. But even the comments in the comment section, like they were pretty positive. It's like, you guys suck. Why are you trashing this game? You should be applauding the developers for sticking with it. You know, it's really positive comments down there, and that's on the no. So,
okay, nice. I saw the first. Look, I watched the first 10 seconds of it, and just by their expressions talking about multiplayer, I was like, I can't watch this. And it just comes out. Right,
guys, if you're watching, let me know what the code is. I'm cheating. Let me know what the code is. Post in chat. And that killer, have a good night, man. I was happy to see that when the guy asked Sean, he's like, "Is this like the end for No Man's Sky?" And then Sean was like, "No, there's like he's plans to put more into the game."
Yeah, the article that's on Xbox says they see what's to come in the future, and they plan on these updates for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, like he said, they're not going to give like a roadmap or anything, but
no, I don't necessarily.
He said
he was saying like the community wants a roadmap. I was like, we don't really want a roadmap. We just want communication in some way, shape, or form. But
he did say there was a great community behind the game, and that's part of the reason why they stuck with it. So I thought that was cool. I was like, say Cobra TV, say it. I wanted him to be wearing a T-shirt, Cobra TV T-shirt. People would have lost their minds. I'm like, I know you're talking about us. I know it. Maybe Colbert will have him on again. Oh man, I don't know if Sean would go back on there. Maybe.
I don't think he's going back on anywhere. I mean, today was a surprise, and it was only a 5-minute interview.
I mean, when No Man's Sky first came out, it was like lightning in a bottle. You know, that kind of excitement only happens once. And if you like, I don't think people would have him on again. You know, because it's like, yeah, we're adding multiplayer and this stuff, but it's kind of just things that people thought we were getting the first time around. So. Six 6533. Yep, you were correct. You guys are still watching? Post a comment down there. Say hello down there. Do it. Do it. If you're wondering who's talking with me, it's JustJarrod. Like I said, his channel link is in the description if you want to check him out.
To be completely honest, I don't know if I'm getting more views on videos because No Man's Sky is like being talked about, or because I'm using clickbaity titles.
Could be both.
Could be both. I put on Twitter, I was like, apparently that's the only way people can get views. I look at LPlay's videos, he's got like 20,000 views because it's all clickbait in all caps. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Nothing wrong with clickbait.
I even put clickbait question mark in my title. I mean, now it's No Man's Sky City's confirmed. I mean, if you look at it in the way it's colonies confirmed, I could go ahead and just change that word, and it wouldn't be clickbait.
With your new video, did you have like Sean Murray in the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that thumbnail. I'm like, okay, this is clickbait. Sean Murray didn't do an interview.
Oh, nice.
and then that's when I Googled Sean Murray like inside Xbox, and I couldn't find like the actual interview, but Kyle Culver's video popped up, and I clicked on it, and it was the interview. So I was like, okay.
I wonder how many views this interview's got. So I screen capped the interview, so I would have it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to wait for them to like post it so I can download it, and I just screen capped it as it goes.
A weird looking creature. I do want to put a turret on my base though. Even though I don't think anybody would want to go raid my base because it's kind of sad. There's nothing really, nothing really there. There's got to be some stuff for us to do if it is multiplayer.
Exactly 1,000 views on one video. Wow.
And like if the quest system is like you have to go to multiple parts, like different locations, then that would be cool to like send, you know, it's like you go to this planet, you go over here, you warp to this station. Kind of like a scavenger hunt type thing.
Mm. You know what? I'm really interested in how far I should go into No Man's Sky, because I feel like if I have so much money, I have so many upgrades, I have all this stuff, and the next update comes out, there's not going to be teamwork-based things to collect if I am already super rich. You know?
I mean, you could always start a new game.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But then that's a lot to redo. That's the
I
thing.
feel like they're gonna change a lot though. I think like the whole way we normally start the game with us like just looking around and we share a ship. I think that's gonna be different. Because if they do add like customizable player models, usually in games that's like the first thing you do.
Yeah,
Like you pick your character model. Like in Skyrim, for example, you do like the little mission where you're on like the cart and you know like a little cutscene type thing, and then it's like you get to pick your character model and whatever. So they got to like redo the start of the game somehow if they're gonna let you customize, or unless you like customize as you go along. It's like you go to a base and you can buy new armor or new suits or whatnot, and do it that way. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be different.
If they've been playtesting multiplayer for 6 months, do you think the last 6 months they've been just adding a bunch of other crap? I mean, if they've already been playtesting for 6 months, that means 6 months they've been.
I mean, they have to been putting stuff for us to do.
Yeah.
Because I mean.
Yeah, that's what generally.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you can see each other at the same time. It's like that doesn't really take a lot of playtesting. I wouldn't think. It's like we can see each other. It looks the same. Great. It works. You know, I don't think they're just doing that for 6 months looking at each other. They have to be like adding missions or making sure mechanics work correctly.
Right.
Trying to break the game, because that's pretty much what playtesting is. You're trying to like find glitches. Like what happens if we do this? Will this break this thing or whatnot? Bug testing, playtesting.
Well, I've got about 40 subscribers today.
Nice.
Broke 4,500. On the way to 5.
I think I'm at 3,056.
Everybody's slowly going up. It's not.
Did you see that tweet somebody photoshopped of like the hype train and Cobra's like in the passenger seat and Sean Murray's at the front and I'm like hanging on the back?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I liked it or retweeted it. Something like that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty much on every, well, not every subcast, but usually every subcast. Like Adam's his sidekick. I'm like, how did I become his sidekick? I don't understand. Like I am probably the person that knows the least about No Man's Sky.
Right. I would be on every single one if there wasn't so many people talking.
Yeah.
That kills it when I jump on Cobra stream just to listen. And there's so many people talking. I just get so distracted. That's why it's hard. I can never get a word in when I'm on, because I don't like interrupting. So I just wait.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I'll say something if I like have something to say, or like if I can think of something. But usually somebody else just brings up the same thing I was gonna ask. I'm like, okay.
I think he needs to come up with some kind of limit.
Because he switched to Discord now, and Natalie, the person who like set up the Discord, she was thinking, because during the last subcast, the majority of people that were like in the waiting room on Discord, they were just like talking, like they were using it as like a place to hang out. They didn't necessarily want to be on the show, and that kind of crowded things up. So she thought about limiting it to like 5 people able to be in that channel at once.
Right.
I think she bumped it up to 10 though.
Yeah, I think 5 is enough, to be honest. And
I told her
like,
just to like rename it to like callers only or something, so people wouldn't like hang out in there.
Yeah, so what I did with the Dreams Discord was I made it so like, because you can change people to like a different rank.
Oh yeah.
In Discord. So then I made I locked the one voice channel that's called DC Live, which is Dreamscast Live, for when we're live and talking. That's where you would be. The only people who can join it are people that are high enough rank. So if people are like, hey, I want to jump in, I just make them that rank, and then they can jump in, and I don't have to deal with random people coming in and out all the time.
Because that's what I said, because if he ever starts doing the morning show again, I'm like, I'm kind of one of the co-hosts on that, so if there's only 5 slots available, it might make things difficult for people to like jump on if they're supposed to be there, you know what I mean? But if there's a way to like negate that with like ranking and whatnot, she said that there is a way to do that, so whatever makes it easiest for Cobra. Let's look at this crashed freighter.
I haven't talked to Cobra much. I mean, he wasn't in the Twitter chat. I mean, he was doing the subcast, but I didn't jump into that. I was so inclined to get the video out, and then the fact that I saw that teleporting sentinel freaked me out because I wasn't paying any attention to it, and I seen it like disappear, and I was like, "Whoa, where'd it go?"
You should make a video about it. Be like, "What is this?"
It'll be all the background gameplay will be in tomorrow's video. Well, whenever I record it, I've been recording and on Twitter and on live streams and on talking to people on PlayStation all the last 3 days. So we got the box art, and then it's
the last video I saw was your box art one. I was like, that was my favorite video. You like kept zooming in on his crotch. You like cracked up. I'm like, what is going on? Like that's my favorite video so far.
My No Man's Sky Cities confirmed video. I asked because that was when I was editing that or recording it. I seen L Play's video with all caps and clickbait, and he had so many views. And I put it on Twitter. It's like, you guys just expect this. I'm just gonna clickbait the heck out of this and add all caps and see how it goes with exclamation points and stuff like that. Because it used to be if you did that, you would get demonetized back when the demonetized thing was going on like crazy. But I'm assuming they fixed it because my video seems fine. But so I said that, and then I went to the Twitter group and I was like, hey guys, can I clickbait the crap out of this cities confirmed thing and not be judged? And they're like, heck yeah, man. Go for it. And then Get Indie Gaming was like, you know what, maybe you should talk about Fortnite while you're at it, because that's really good for YouTube. So in the beginning of that video, I started as if it's a Fortnite video.
Nice.
It's so good. And then I talk about it's hilarious. I've got Elka, the German No Man's Sky YouTuber, he used to be, posted on Twitter, and he said if cities are confirmed in No Man's Sky next, I will eat a chair. And I was like, what kind of tweet is that? So I used it in my video. It's like, because I was reading out community Twitter responses to the city in the thing, and people are reacting with a bunch of hype, and I read out Elka's like I was like Elka, that's a little extreme, man. I don't know if you should be eating a chair. I don't know if that's good for your health. I was like, I would never eat a chair. And it cuts to me like I've got this small chair. I have it in my hand right now. I bought it at IKEA. It's like a chair that you hang on the wall, and then you can like hang stuff on.
It's like a shelf or something.
Yeah. And I'm like staring into the camera, and I'm like, it looks like I'm like debating. And then I just like open my mouth and just put the chair like right there, and then it just cuts back to the video. I was like,
was it like the one where the box art one? You're like, it cut to you like petting your screen.
Yeah.
I love the new direction of this channel.
Yeah, everybody like that. I put that one small clip on Twitter, and it got like 80 likes and like 30 retweets. I was like, who is retweeting this? Usually when I tweet, I don't get many likes or anything. It's just regular 5, 10, whatever. That one was going crazy. I think that was just because the box art news was like blowing everybody's mind. The time lapses are kind of struggling though. Not getting a lot of views.
Like view wise.
Yeah. But then again, I think people just want to see news now that there is news.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna upload a time lapse bloopers video. The last time lapse I did was so annoying to record because there was a creature, 2 creatures on that planet that ran super fast, made loud noises, but it doesn't really matter, but it was annoying me when I was walking, and wouldn't take damage. So I couldn't get rid of them. And they kept, and they were predators, they kept running in the camera where I was trying to record the time lapse and just trying to headbutt me or whatever they do. Even though I can't take damage because I'm in creative mode.
Yeah.
And it kept ruining the shot of the time lapse because I can't edit the time lapse as much besides speeding it up. Because if I cut things out, you'll see like a jump cut. And I don't want that. So they kept running in circles in front of where I was trying to film, and it was just ruining it. I got so angry at these guys. legit, I put the HUD back on. I was like, screw this. I put all my settings back. I upgraded my multi-tool all there and just went loose trying to kill these creatures so I could freaking record this time lapse. Because it was already almost an hour and I still was trying to get it done. And that's when I found out they couldn't take damage for some reason. So I ended up, after about 25 minutes of messing with these guys, because they would run away, and I would set all the settings back, start recording again from the exact same place I stopped, so it wouldn't look like I, stopped. And then they would run right back, and I'm like, are you kidding me with these creatures? So what I had to do was use the grenade, blow a hole underneath both of them, and then cover them with the terrain manipulator.
Wow.
So there's just like 2 random hills behind the end scene that you can't see that have creatures underneath them, so I could finish the time lapse.
Wow.
It's so sad. I don't understand why. It's just so frustrating because they kept getting right in front of my face and just blocking it. And it's so annoying. I'm gonna upload a bloopers video, I think. I didn't record my voice during it, so I think I'm gonna do like a voiceover.
Yeah.
I think that'll be kind of funny, but I felt like cause I have the clip for it still, so I might as well. Yeah, that was from the most frustrating time lapse I've had to make. It was cool, for sure, but got like a trade station with ships flying in and out of it quite a bit, or not trade station, it was a space station.
We got about 8 people watching,
Actually,
and I'm still saying underground cities, underground structures. I'm calling it here. Nobody's saying this. I've been saying this since Cobra brought up the fact that the guy from Lionhead's been working on procedural cities or whatnot. I'm like, they're gonna be underground. So when it happens, I better get credit. I got you as a witness. I got these 8 people watching as a witness.
I've never said it, so
yeah. Like I've also said pod racing is gonna happen too. So I say a lot. I'm like the Allison Smith, they're from Craigslist, and I'm just like spouting off all these lies.
Hey,
it's like they're hiring Craigslist people.
Remember when we were on the subcast and I had mentioned like kidnapping the person at PAX East? Well, how ironic is it that Ware has been kidnapping this whole time?
Kidnapping random fake people.
Yep. Told you. We should have done it. We should have kidnapped the Ware person at PAX East, and boom, we'd have got back at him.
Was it Kyle that made it? No, it's Robot Boy. They were like, no, it was L Plays. They were like accidentally following the guy. I'm like, that's freaking funny.
Know that. Oh.
Yeah, they were like walking in the direction of I think a museum or something or some statue, and they're like, "Isn't that the Ware guys? Like, we're following him." they weren't doing it on purpose. They just realized that they were walking in the same direction.
All right, let's see.
Like he's probably just going to get lunch or something. We should probably stop following him.
I'm trying to remember. Do you have the problem on your YouTube channel? If you like click your videos tab, it like glitches out and doesn't bring you to your videos?
No. On PC or on mobile?
On PC.
I don't go there much on my PC. I do everything from my phone.
Where I'm on my channel, and then it says like home, videos, playlist, and I click videos to view my list of videos, and it says an error occurred. And oh wow, it worked! Holy crap! It has been saying an error occurred for like a month straight.
Wow.
I wonder if they fixed it. I know there was when I first started having the issue, people were complaining about it on Twitter. Okay, so
YouTube's always doing something wrong. Or breaking things.
Why is my stream that I had unlisted? Really? Oh, I had 40 likes. So how do I change it to listed?
My PC updated today, like before I started streaming, and I couldn't figure out how to like select my headset because they like switch things. You have to like click on it and then click on another tab to get your settings to set your default audio properties. I'm like, why? They gotta always complicate things. Like, it's better now. No, it's not.
Was it the Windows update?
Yes, the Windows update.
Yeah, I had that.
I'm like, why did you do this? It worked fine before.
Yep.
I didn't pay for this DLC. I don't want it.
What, somebody commented on my video. So this new update is only for Xbox One players. I play on PS4. That means I won't get to play. What? Where did you get that knowledge?
Somebody in my stream last night said he's gonna go buy it for PS4. Like, this game looks pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, it looks pretty cool. And he subscribed and he's gonna go get it. I'm like, yeah.
Excuse the typing.
He said, should I buy it new for 40 or used for 30? I said buy it used, save yourself 10 bucks. But then I was like, maybe I should have said buy it new so Hello Games would get some money. Like, what?
Well,
whatever.
You're always talking about saving, like,
yeah, I'm like,
games,
save your
so
money,
I figured,
man.
dude,
Save your money.
I would have been like, dude, $10, just buy it new.
Yeah.
I always do that.
And I'm like the opposite.
Again,
I'm like, as soon as you buy it new and take off the shrink wrap, it's considered used. So save yourself some time and just save yourself some money.
With No Man's Sky, I would have said new. But actually, myself, when it comes to buying games that are already out, I always buy used, unless it's like a new. I haven't bought a game that's been out. Like, every game I buy is like, you know, new the day I buy it. You know?
Yeah.
So there's no used. Oh shoot, dude! There's a game that's in beta right now that I want to play. Onrush.
The beta started that.
Yeah, we talked about it on the morning show. First one, second one.
Oh, is that the that racing game?
Yeah, the racing.
Oh.
Pre-beta started. I don't know if it's on Xbox One.
I just got Conan Exiles.
Why?
I didn't buy it. The developer sent me a code for it.
Okay,
yeah.
that's better. I heard it was super buggy, much like 7 Days to Die, which is also.
Well, I know it's been in like early access for a long time, and I thought about getting it back then because it was cheaper.
I was at PAX East last year, and they were playing it there, and it was still still early. Why am I not signed? Was there a PlayStation update?
I'm like, I'll just wait, and then I sent a request. I'm like, maybe they'll send me a code. Probably not. And like the same day they sent me a code, so I'm like, nice. Haven't played it yet though, because I got the PC version, and I know there's like nudity in the PC version. I'm like, I don't want to accidentally hop in and then get banned from YouTube by accident. So I'm like, I should probably play a little bit first.
The State of Decay 2 is a game people are talking about. I saw like reviews today that it's super buggy, but fun enough to want to play through the bugs. So I mean, that's.
I have the first one. I haven't really played too much of
that game. But you know, if it's multiplayer and it's fun, I might give it a try. But I don't know like how much it costs or what.
I don't think it's too pricey.
You know what's funny though? They were on, the devs were on Inside Xbox before No Man's Sky was.
Oh.
And the devs came out and they introduced him and they were like, this guy, and they said Wonder Russell, and that's well, that was the community manager of Runic Games. She's the one who invited me to PAX East to play Hob at PAX East.
Oh, nice.
And that's how I got the ticket there. So, and she was on there. I was like, oh, I met her. So it was pretty cool.
Simtex UK says, hello, exciting times, guys. Exciting times indeed, man. Sean Murray coming out of the shadows.
I think I've seen Simtex in my comments recently.
I need sync to get this.
Possibly my stream.
There we go.
Oh, let me finish typing this guy. It's for everyone.
With the terrain manipulator, we can like unearth the freighters. I feel like they're gonna do similar things with the next update. You're gonna have to like unearth something aside from freighters, like the little boxes, like the little parts and whatnot. You have to like dig them up.
Why would this update only be for Xbox players? What kind of comment is this? Okay, I'm sorry.
I hope they add like decomposed creatures. Like you'll just be digging and there'll be like skeletons. Yeah, exactly. You have to like unearth things. Dude, like you have to find this hidden creature that was died millions of years ago. Like
that reminds me of Animal Crossing. I love.
Oh yeah, dig up those fossils. Like,
yeah,
you have to
the
find
fossils, and then be able to like have the fossils in like your house or whatever. I mean,
like
I guess
I would always bury like coconuts and grow coconut trees.
Oh yeah, Oh, I loved it. Animal Crossing City Folk on the Wii was, oh, I loved it. I can't wait for them to release an Animal Crossing game that's not a mobile game, because I don't like mobile games.
Where is my ship?
E3 this year is going to be insane, because 100% we're getting No Man's Sky now. 100%. There's no way we're not.
You mean at E3, like they're showing it?
At
Or?
E3. Yeah, there's no way they won't show something.
Yeah, they definitely got to show at least a trailer.
The fact that Sean was on this little minuscule interview thing that not a lot of people really watch. I never heard about it until I knew No Man's Sky was going to be on there. If Sean didn't want to be on there and they pushed him or whatever to just talk for a few minutes, they're going to want at least something to hype up, and that's going to be what, a month before it actually launches. It's the perfect time to show it at E3.
Yeah, I mean, and then if you put a trailer out at E3, the internet does like the advertising for you, because everybody watches E3, and then everybody talks about it. They're like, oh, No Man's Sky, it's back. It's like, I thought that game died years ago, all that. Like, it's better now. They've added all this stuff.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments today from the stream where like, glad this game's finally coming to Xbox. Cool to see the devs are still trying to get it back to what everybody originally thought it was.
Yeah,
and that's the comments we need to see, instead of, I bought this game for $60 and I never got a refund, I'm never gonna play it again. I'm like, why wouldn't you play it again? If you bought it for $60, you still have it, play it. What's the problem now? Like, what's it just gonna affect your morality or something? You're gonna hate yourself? Like, what? Just play the game if you own it, if it's better. It's like, if you don't play it, sucks for you. I'm gonna play it. It's just a weird scenario. People like, I own the game, but I won't play it because of how much I hated it 2 years ago. It's like, that would be the same for Destiny 1, and there would be no people playing it, except for the fact that they waited, people updated the game, and everybody loved Destiny 1 by the end.
Pretty much.
And then there wouldn't have been a D2 if it's almost the same scenario we're in. If the community wouldn't have stuck with No Man's Sky, there wouldn't be another update.
Yep.
And that's generally what he said. And that's the same thing I believe with Destiny 1. And it's so weird talking about Destiny. It's definitely, my top 10 favorite games because of how much, because of how fun I have playing with friends in Destiny. And it's transitioned to like making me want to play Destiny 2, even though I'm not a fan of Destiny 2 as a whole right now. But I want to play D2 because of how much I like D1. Because I want to have that experience in D1 again in D2, which is possible. It's not as rewarding as Destiny 1 was. So I am back playing Destiny 2 and I'm trying to get back into it. But
I got Destiny 2. I played like the first hour, got to like the first little outpost place, and I haven't played since.
Yeah. It's, if I didn't have friends that played it, I would not play it. Yeah. Same with Destiny 1. I don't play solo, except I might be later tonight, only to get some quests done. Because I'm so far behind with like 2 of my characters, so you can have 3, that I don't want to like... All my friends I play are like... Destiny 1 was great because you would get on, boot up the game, pick up like the weekly bounties, which you didn't have to think about doing. They just kind of happen as you play. Choose some different guns that you want to mess around with, because the gunplay is the best part of Destiny, and that's what it's always been, because every gun feels different. Change your shader out, make your Guardian look super stylish, and then load up a Strike playlist, which hasn't changed for 6 months, but still have a 6-hour gaming session running the same strikes over and over and over and over and over and over, getting just a slightly better chance to get a certain roll on a weapon that you want. Like, that kind of grind is what people just ended up loving, because the game was just fun to play with friends. It had nothing to do with really the rewards. The rewards were second to the reward of it being fun, basically. What the heck is my PlayStation doing?
Everybody watching, post what you want to see in the No Man's Sky next update.
And then what else is at E3? I mean, did you know the Astroneer devs were watching the Inside Xbox? They were in the Mixer chat, the Astroneer devs. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was like, hey.
I'm kind of excited to see Rage 2.
Oh my gosh!
Like
Did you
it
see
got
the gameplay
it got
trailer?
announced. I'm like, what? Everyone's like, nobody wants Rage 2. Like nobody even played the first one. I have the first one. I haven't really played it too much, but the second one actually looks really cool.
Did you see the cinematic trailer or the gameplay trailer?
I saw both.
Okay.
But the people
gameplay
that are
trailer-
making it, I think
wait,
they're the same people who made, I think, Mad Max.
Is it
The Mad Max video game? I think it's the same studio. And that I have that and I played it. And that's a really cool game. Or like that studio is helping make it. I think it's the same studio.
You're right.
Yeah. And
Right.
that's a really
Avalanche.
good game.
They also make Just Cause, the game Just Cause.
Nice.
Because when I watched the gameplay trailer, I was like, this looks like Borderlands mixed with Mad Max mixed with Just Cause, and then it said Avalanche Studios at the end. I was like, well, that's 2 of the 3 games I just mentioned.
To me, it looked like Doom and
Oh yeah,
like Borderlands
people are throwing
mix,
Doom.
yeah.
Yeah, people are throwing Doom in there too. I know what Doom looks like, but I never played it or really watched much of it. But I played Just Cause 3 a lot. That game is just bonkers and super fun to mess around with. It's a game that doesn't take itself seriously, which I think is what Rage is going to be, and is exactly what Borderlands is. And Mad Max is just crazy destruction, wasteland. I never played it, but I watched a friend play it all the time.
Semtech says cross-galaxy travel he wants. So I don't have to start over.
They have to make that a thing. Or people are
Because
going to be angry.
you can't go to a different galaxy unless you like start over. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Well,
Because I've
if
never
you
made
get-
it to the center or whatever.
So if you get to the center via the story,
Yeah.
it'll put you, if you do, like, you have like 2 options at the end of the story. The whole, like, by now, like, the whole thing's a simulation and all that, right?
Yeah.
Just from, Waking Titan. I'm assuming you know everything because you podcast.
Most
It's not
of it.
like he's like, Adam, you don't know about this, I don't want to spoil it for you. He's just talking about it. Yeah, so it's a simulation. So when you get to the end of the lore, the story, there's a bunch of stuff in between, but the Atlas is basically like, do you want to reset the simulation or, don't reset it, basically. And the whole thing is, the whole, speculation or whatever, it's like, that's what's been happening the whole time, is you've been getting here and resetting it, waking up, getting there and resetting it, waking up, it's been on a loop. So if you don't reset it, nothing happens. Then you just kind of leave the Atlas station. But if you reset it, it throws you in a whole new galaxy that you get to choose. There's a room that you get to go in. It's one of the coolest places in the game. That has 4 galaxies on pedestals that you can pick from, and it like lights up the galaxy above you. And it's like the Ancestral Galaxy. There's names of them. I picked Ancestral, and apparently each one has like a different kind of thing. So if you go to the Ancestral Galaxy, the chances of you finding exotic planets increase, apparently. Not sure if that's been proven, but that's what I hear. I do find a lot of them. When I was in that galaxy, I found them like crazy. But once you're in a new galaxy, you can't go backwards. So you have Galaxy 1.
You're kind of
which is
stuck
Euclid.
in there.
Well, Galaxy 0, which is Euclid. 1 is Budalanger, I think, is the name of it. I can't remember. 2, and so once you get to 2, you can't go back to 1, but you can go to 3. Once you get to 3, you can't go back to 2 or 1, but you can go to 4. So you can't ever move backwards. So once you leave Euclid, where everybody basically is in Euclid, you can't go back. So that's why I think people just necessarily want to go back to Euclid more than anywhere else, because it was hilarious in Atlas Rises when they were like, yeah, there's multiplayer, you can see kind of other people, and then when you finish the story, it would basically take you out of that multiplayer because nobody else is in the other galaxies barely.
Yeah.
So I thought that was genius, because people were asking for multiplayer, and they're like, fine, we'll give you multiplayer. Guess what? If you finish the story, we'll take that multiplayer away. I thought that was hilarious, and when people were finishing the story, when Atlas Rises, when people were finally finishing it, they were realizing that. And I thought that was great. So, but the problem now is, nobody wants to restart just to go back to be able to meet their friends. Like, if, the galaxy's going to be reset, or the universe is going to be reset anyway. If multiplayer releases and I had my old save and I was in the Ancestral Galaxy, I only know of one person that I talk to on a regular basis who's also in that galaxy. And that is my friend Sean on Twitter. Not Sean Murray. He might be there. I don't know. You know, that's so cool to think that Sean Murray has a save somewhere where he's in the game playing. Where's he?
Yep.
I would love like the quest to find Sean.
Where's Sean Murray? It's like, where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Syntax says, I'm in the Calypso galaxy.
See, I don't even know where that is. I don't know the numbers.
Obi-John like, Kenobi says, will PC be getting the multiplayer update? Yeah, man, every console that No Man's Sky is on is going to be getting the next update. It's not just on Xbox. It's everywhere. It's going to be everywhere when it launches.
Okay. Oh, I get so distracted.
The pot.
Okay. So I was doing a series. No Man's Sky changes I'd like to see. That was the series, right?
Like the name, by the way, Obi-John Kenobi. I like that name. Continue.
What's this one? This is the first one. Different progressions. I talked about that. I wanted to see different progressions. I wanted to see variation, changes to underwater, and large creatures. Those are the only ones I've done. Okay. 4 out of like the 14 I have planned to make. Let's see. Space combat, radio stations, creature farms, multi-tool crafting, rare materials, underwater purpose. That one's done, and large creatures is done. Checking off my list of videos. So I've got all these videos that I want to come out. Some of them are going to be changed now that we know about multiplayer. So I'm doing these videos about what I want to see in the game. Shipbuilding and customization. So hubs and multiplayer aspects. We already know about that, but I might still make a video. Procedural collectibles, base building options, space combat updates, radio stations and ships, which we've talked about. Creature farms, multi-tool crafting, rare materials and rare items. Those are all the things that I have listed.
So creature farms, what would, like, you just basically breed creatures?
Not necessarily breed, but be able to just, if you find a creature on a planet that's not necessarily your home planet, somehow, it sounds weird, to, like, you'd be able to capture it and then bring it to your home planet, and then, you know, you'd be able to kind of have that species there, or at least one of them, by your base or something. This is like, these things are not necessarily things I think will be, but things I just want.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of one of the more far-fetched ones. Because I'd love to be on my planet. Because right now, when you're on, you're around a base at all. The creatures aren't. There's just no creatures because there's that circle for your base, and there's no creatures that'll walk onto that.
It would be cool if you could bring like creatures to like lifeless planets or something, and then they'd like breed and make their own. You know,
that'd be sweet.
You just create your own ecosystem on different planets.
Cool. That'd be cool.
Or like if you had to, like, let's say you're farming creatures or whatever, you're breeding creatures, you actually have to like take those creatures to a specific point on the map. Like, you know how cowboys and whatnot, they have to like herd the cattle to a, you know, a place. You actually you would have to do that with like your exocraft. You'd have to herd this herd of, I don't know, sheep or whatever, you know, creature to an actual point on the map. That could be kind of a cool multiplayer feature.
You know, there's so many people out there, right, that I feel like who played the game for so long, who have like their favorite kind of creature, or their favorite creature that they think looks the coolest, or looks the best, or looks the cutest, or whatever it may be. That if they were to add the feature where if you want one creature you can have at your base, like just walking around either inside your base or not necessarily inside, just around the outside of your base, and you can name that creature and it'll stay there and just walk around. You can feed it, whatever. I think that would be so cool because you'd have people just going out and looking for that creature that they've seen that they want. Because I know what I would want, and I've only ever seen that creature once.
Like you can feed creatures and they'll like follow you for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll kind of just stop after a certain point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I talked about creatures in one of my videos where I said it's very strange, the spectrum of creature interaction. You can feed them, which is fun for like 5 minutes, or you could kill them.
Yeah.
Like There's no in between, and there's also no point because you kill them, you don't really get anything important, and you feed them, you don't really get anything important.
What if
The
you
only
could
thing it's
use
important
them
for
as
is the
like
one
pack
base building
animals?
mission.
Like if you could like put packs and have them carry materials, and then they could follow you.
That'd be sweet. That would be even better.
Maybe not
That'd
be
be
able to
more
ride
interaction.
them, but you know, just like use them as like a donkey, or you know, just to
riding
carry
them.
stuff.
I didn't throw the riding thing in there because that's kind of strange, but that would be even cool. I'm gonna write that down. I'll let people know you thought of it.
I thought of it because of Deep Rock Galactic. You know, you have the little thing.
Right.
You just put the minerals in it. That would be kind of cool. And then if like that creature dies, you have to like go find another creature so that they can carry the, you know, whatever you're trying to take wherever to your destination.
Yeah.
Like MVP. I think there's like Call of Duty modes and stuff where you have to like protect a certain, you know, person and get them to a point. I think in Titanfall they did that.
Alright, let me find this.
Like you have to take this creature to this place. Some text says Galactic Zoo, F yeah. Space whales, no arc sky.
Wait, the beta was live.
Maybe we'll get lava, tornadoes, floods. I think they're definitely going to upgrade the water system. Hopefully. Because if in that gameplay you saw behind Sean Murray, they were like swaying trees. If they're going to work on trees blowing in the wind, they got to do something with that water.
Yep.
Because that just breaks the immersion, just to have like that flat water. Like, oh, the trees look beautiful, and then it's just like blue texture for water. Not to mention all the stuff they might add to the ships, like just the customization. Like change the color, if you could put like logos, because that's the fun part about like any multiplayer game, is like getting to see what other people have, like what their ships are and stuff. The customization, like even in Call of Duty, that's where they like make all their money, from the different skins and all that jazz. And they might add space whales, who knows? I know I've heard somebody in the game talk about space whales. Like, I've seen NPCs talk about space whales. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, wonder how many people can join in a group and live in the same base, for example. I wonder, that's a good question. If you can have, like, more than one person living in a base. Like, if you can share a base with somebody.
1 second. 17 hours ago. "17 hours ago." What time was it? 17 hours ago. It's 2:30 now.
Orbital station coordinates received.
2 hours ago was 12 p.m. And then 10 would have been 2 p.m.
Over the goods.
7 would have been... Yeah, what the heck?
Supposed to deliver the goods. Where am I supposed to deliver these goods? Visit the life form and locate your cell phone. No, that's not it. Critical loot, urgent courier service requested. Deliver the goods to the secure depot. The target location. I didn't see a target location.
I don't see the
Am
beta.
I missing a target location? Is it this? Wait. There it is. It's over there. Deliver the goods. Okay, let me go there. It's about to warp out of this system, but I want to deliver these things. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, no wait, Semtex says the building has me really excited. He said anything from small shacks to complex colonies. Usually it's planet trade station. Oh, for the thing you gotta trade. Let's go over here. Too far.
I was hyped to play this too. What the heck? I mean, it's only in Europe, but the beta's out. I should just get access to the beta because I already pre-ordered the game.
Keep those comments coming, guys. What do you want to see in the No Man's Sky next update? And if you haven't yet, go watch the Inside Xbox interview with Sean Murray.
Or now.
There we go.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We gotta deliver the goods, ladies and gents. I also think we're gonna get some walking NPCs, because right now they all stay stationary. They don't move. Hopefully with this next update they'll be like walking around, moving. Maybe some guy will be out here with the mop cleaning stuff. Maybe there'll be there'll actually be people sitting in these chairs. Anything is possible. Obi-John says, I have not played since launch, always liked the game. Only thing that was missing was multiplayer, so I am pretty hyped to have a survival game with this kind of depth and quality. Well, they kind of have multiplayer right now, but it's just the other players show up as like little glowing orbs, and you can like hear proximity chat, but you can't really do quests together, and so it's very limited. But with this next update, it's going to be really multiplayer focused, pretty sure, because, I mean, Sean said so in the interview. On the box art that was leaked, it has literally 4 player characters on the box art. So that leads everybody to believe that it's going to be more multiplayer focused, like it's going to change the dynamic of the game. Chris from Tacoma is over on Twitter watching. Definitely worth trying before the new update on Obi-John. So much has changed. Yes, and Obi-John, they have added quite a bit since the launch. They've added like Exocraft, and you can build your base now, and you can get freighters. Like, there's a lot of stuff since launch. And even on launch, I enjoyed it. But there's a lot of stuff now. So I'd recommend playing it now. You know, just jumping back in. Just so you'll be able to see how much it's changed since, like, from now to what we're going to get with the new update. Okay. I'm playing on my TV, guys. I got my computer over here. I got my keyboard in my lap. I got my mouse sitting on my desk. It's not the most comfortable setup. Through the Telescope says, I would love a graphical overhaul similar to E3 trailers. I love the fluidity of the engine and the textures of planet biomes. True, maybe it will look something like that, or maybe they will have different, like, maybe they have like the classic. I mean, because they have different filters right now. But I mean, it is possible, because Rayrod, he is a modder. There's a thing called Rayrod's mod. Rayrod's overhaul mod, and he like goes and he actually has, it looks like the way it does in the trailer in the mod, and there's different biomes and whatnot. So if he can do it by himself, you know, working solo, I'm sure Hello Games can do something similar. I don't know if they'd bring back the look of how, I mean, they could. It's a possibility, or at least put it like in the options to be able to switch like the way you want it to look. Because, like I said, there are different filters. I like you thinking through the Telescope. Welcome to the channel, by the way, man. I haven't seen you around here before, so welcome. And like I said, I am playing this on my television. All right. Obi-John Kenobi just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Obi-John. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club, man. And if you're new to No Man's Sky, anybody that's new to No Man's Sky that might just be popping in, definitely check out Cobra TV. Basically the best No Man's Sky YouTuber there is. He does like a weekly show where fans of the game get together and we have like live chats. It's basically like a live podcast, like a radio show. Definitely check out Cobra TV and check out JustJarrod. He's the guy I've been talking to for like the past hour. His channel link is in the description if you want to check him out.
I'm back.
And he's back. Simtex says, interested to know if you are or Jared will be restarting for the update or continuing on your current saves. I'll probably keep this save, but I'll start a new one too, because I want to see. I want to like jump in like brand new, like start from scratch.
Oh, it's hilarious that I am a No Man's Sky YouTuber. I currently don't have a No Man's Sky save. Unless it's Ray Rosmod.
Obi-John says, wow, I'm officially hyped. I have to go to work. I subscribe. Thanks, and have a good day. Thanks, Obi-John Kenobi, for subscribing, man. Thank you, and yeah, have a good day at work, man. Deliver the item. Experimental power fluid. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can sell some stuff, too. Starship inventory. What can I sell? Nothing. Voltic cells, Geknip. I'm gonna sell the Geknip. Clear up the spot. Radion. 5% below galactic average. Still more than what I paid. Okay, we're gonna sell. Boom. Jared, you're dead to me. Simtex, you subscribe to Jared? Go subscribe to Jared if you haven't.
Who's dead to who? Wait, why am I dead to who?
I don't know. That's what Simtex said. He said, Jared, you're dead.
Because I don't have a No Man's Sky save file.
I guess. There's like a delay,
well,
so.
I just recently deleted it. Because I transferred PS4s or changed over to PS4s.
Do you think we'll get walking NPCs? Like, you think they'll be, like, they'll move around and whatnot?
I don't think it will.
I mean, right now, everybody's stationary.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see, like, a Viking or something, you know, out just in the wilderness, like, I don't know, scanning random things. Or even, like, hunting food. Because, I mean, these guys got to eat something. Want to be able to put some bounties on people. Everyone's like Cobra's gonna get so many bounties if they have that feature.
That is true.
Where's my ship? I parked it over here somewhere. Oh, that's a cool looking ship. There it is. This is what my ship looks like, guys. Nothing fancy. But it gets me from point A to point B. Pretty nice. Like, didn't somebody find something in the code, or it's like it's like photo mode, but you can move the camera around and everything still goes in real time?
Ambient mode.
Ambient mode. Like, is that through a mod somebody found that, or can you go to it now, or how does that work?
I think there's a mod, but
Okay.
I think it doesn't 100% work.
I'm hoping they add that to the game.
Yes.
Just being able to, like, move your camera around, and then because then people can, like, use it to make, like, short films and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Let's save it real quick. Make sure in case my game crashes. Simtex says I sub to all of you guys, even L plays. Very nice, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch everybody's like reaction to that interview. Thought I was no, I jumped out of my ship. Okay. Oops, I'm crashing. Let's go deliver the goods. Do you have a 4K TV, Jared?
No.
No?
Okay.
Well, I just got a 4K TV, but my capture card only outputs in 1080p, and I have everything running through that, so I can only see things at 1080p. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're talking about Cobra in the freaking No Man's Sky Twitter group. He's not here to defend himself.
Has Cobra tweeted anything today?
I don't think so.
Maybe they flew him out, and he's like having tea with Sean Murray right now.
Well, no, he was messaging us earlier, only for a bit. But Cyrus, I don't know if you know who Cyrus is, or Cyrus. This guy is made all the he's like an artist, makes a lot of like No Man's Sky things that look like actual No Man's Sky screenshots, but he created them. He had something to do with Waking Titan too recently. I don't know. He's been in a part of our group for a few weeks now. He said he wants to know. He asked everybody if they'd be down to create a. He said in the latest addition to the. Oh wait. How about creating a founding a new hub when next drops? So it could be like a Founding Fathers hub, like the community or like content creator hub.
Yeah.
For all all the content creators at No Man's Sky or whatever, and have a huge hub for that. And everybody seems to like the idea. And then Elflaze comes in. Cobra has started his hub already. And I was like, well, once the update comes out, the universe will be reset. He's like, true. I was like, we'll convince Cobra, or we'll take him. In all caps. And Elplay says JJ is definitely going to be that guy when next drops. That's that guy like that Sean was talking about.
Should be on a
if you want to be
t-shirt,
that guy. If you want to be that guy.
Simsec says if we can see other character models and have the ability to make this game, to make in-game films become a reality, so cool for No Man's Sky content creators. Yeah, if they do add that ambient mode, that would be legit. Because if there are character models, then we could see like third-person perspectives. Simtex says, I'll restart and join the hub.
Well, I guess I'm not playing. I gotta record these videos.
So much wins. I bought Star Wars Battlefront 2 the other day.
What about that?
Not the new one, the old. Oh my Xbox original.
Yeah, I have.
Because it's backwards compatible now on Xbox, so I was like playing that the other day. If I don't play that new Battlefront trash, loot boxes and.
I've never owned an Xbox original. or an Xbox original game, but for some reason I have that game and I don't know where it came from.
It's just randomly in your bookshelf.
Yeah, I've got like a box of games, and it's just for some reason it's that one thing. One Xbox game. Okay, I gotta write some stuff down here.
Simtech says, I'm super surprised you guys are still awake. It's super late. It's almost 1 in the morning.
I'll be up for like 5 hours, so we got a while. Let's see. What do I have to talk about? We gotta talk about the...
You guys are watching, post a comment in the chat. Let me know what color you're gonna make your ship if we do get customizable ship creation tools. I don't know what color I want my ship to be.
I'll have to mess around. Yellow and blue. Maybe. For some reason I like yellow and blue. Blue and white, maybe. Or black. It's hard to find black ships.
They'd blend in. Because space is dark.
They're out there somewhere.
Mike Tracy says, I'm a black and red fan. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Cloaking device. I think we'll get cloaking device. That would be cool though. I mean, if there is PvP.
Some stealth action.
I hope they like add more variety to the space stations too, because it's like one big hangar and that's pretty much it. Like they need to put us like a space bar and just like stuff. Like target practice places. Subtext says, I kind of hope we don't get ship customization, but it would take away from finding that perfect ship. True. But it would be cool to like pick the different colors. I mean, maybe not change the shape or anything. If you go to a space station and there was like a junkyard room or a place where you could buy parts, that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Like add fins to your ship.
I think I got everything here.
I put a logo right there.
Okay, I think I got everything for that video.
This is the second ship I got, I think. I found this ship. And I've kept it ever since. We're salvaged from crash ships, true.
I'm supposed to have another friend that's supposed to go live on No Man's Sky. I wanted to jump in the stream, but he's still nowhere to be seen. He's slacking.
I'd stopped streaming for like 2 weeks. And I'm just getting back into it.
He tweeted me and I was like, when are you streaming? And he says, I'm looking at about an hour from now. 2 hours ago, I got that notification. It just replied with, sure. It says he's on the game, but he's not streaming. Whatever. He hasn't streamed. He used to stream No Man's Sky. Now he doesn't stream at all.
Everybody watching, do you think we'll get gun turrets for bases? Like some kind of defense mechanism we can put on our bases, like a shield or like walls we can build. There's a game called, what is it called? The space game. I forget the name of it. Still in early access, I think, but you can like, there's like giant crab creatures and things that will attack your base at night, and you can have to like build like turrets and defenses. I forget the name of it.
I have no idea. Oh, apologies. Did you buy Pixel Arc?
I did.
I'm sorry.
Have you not played it since?
No, it's terrible. You haven't played it either, have you?
I played like a little bit of it.
As far as I know, it's getting like nobody. As far as I know, nobody really likes it. That's basically where I'm at.
I heard it got good films.
I'm not sure.
What the hell? Yeah, Alexa decided to.
Oh, like, did somebody
stop.
just jump into this call? This is
Um,
Alexa. It was Alexa.
A friend of mine who is heavily into it.
Yeah.
He can't stand it. Apparently the servers are crap. There's a lot of bugs and issues with servers. I had so many problems trying to even start. I should have let you know, like, as soon as I was having issues. But I just got frustrated and
I might still try mess with it. Because I mean, Ark, I couldn't get into Ark Survival Evolved because it looked like trash on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I don't think my PC could handle it and stream it at the same time.
Right.
So, and this is pretty much the same thing that it would run on my systems.
Have they updated Deep Rock any more than the last update? haven't seen, like, a
I think
notification.
they've added a couple new. Rebel Galaxy is a fun game, but no multiplayer, but fun if you like No Man's Sky style games. I actually have Rebel Galaxy.
I think they updated Astroneer. Actually.
Oh yeah, they did come out with an update.
I remember what it was.
I think they've like improved like the exocraft and whatnot.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the trailer showed like it before, like how it would always glitch and whatnot, and then it showed like the new update and people were like racing and Simtech says, haven't streamed since No Man's Sky 1.0. You need to start streaming, man. Get back into it. Do you think any like big YouTubers will start playing again once it comes out? They're like, I want to give this another try.
Big YouTubers, no.
Or they'll just play it just to like trash talk it.
I don't know. I don't think big YouTubers will. But I think other people will, like relatively medium YouTubers. What the heck? I jumped on Rocket League to take my mind off of craziness for a few.
I'm just walking around this space station, looking at it. Select an item. Liver item. Deliver an item. Alrighty. Are you gonna be streaming tonight, Jared, or no?
No. I'm gonna jump on my friend's stream when he's done, or when he gets on. And talked to him for a bit. I probably should go record because I want to get some Destiny stuff done. Oh my god, did that just happen?
Well, everybody watching, I'm going to wrap up this stream because it's getting late. It is almost exactly 1 a.m. my time, and I gotta wake up to go to work tomorrow. I will catch you guys later. If you want to check out JustJarrod, his link is in the description. He does a lot of No Man's Sky stuff, a lot of other stuff as well, indie games, covers dreams. Just check him out. Trust me, you won't regret it. Links in the description.
Oh, there's some dream news. Dreams news.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But I will be on tomorrow night probably playing No Man's Sky or possibly something else. Thank you to everybody that popped in to say hello and everybody that subscribed. I got Twitter, I got Facebook. All the links are down in the description if you want to follow me over there. And yeah, I will catch you tomorrow night. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm the game on. Toodles!